Good evening, folks. I hope we are all well. I hope we are good. And I hope you're all hearing me. It says you're hearing me on my microphone levels on the screen, so I assume you good people are. How are we all doing? I hope we're having a great Sunday evening. But if someone could just give me the thumbs up and just let me know if the sound is okay. I can turn it up a little bit louder if required. I've just pulled my old crafty hen. Oh mate, yeah, we're getting to that. We'll probably do that about halfway through. Sounds all good. Thank you very much. Brilliant, thank you. We got the thumbs up. Okay, a quick catch up, give a few people a bit of time to come on in, guys, and everybody, thank you for the feedback on the sound. Let's catch up on the comments, see how you're all doing. G-Day Juice first in, good man, top man. Nugsy's in the house. How you doing, Nugsy? I hope Thailand is looking after you, son. Hey, Henny, good evening, Henny. Good to speak to you again. Been a while since we've done one of these. A bit rusty, so you're going to have to ignore any slip-ups tonight. Good evening, OG. Still got my beer and snack ready. Good, 91 Spurs. Andrew Appleyard, good evening, OG. Everyone else, great way to end the weekend. It is for sure. Got a few beers as well. Going to crack my first of the day real soon, Andy. Young Badger just dropped in to have a quick say hello. He can't hang around. He's going to the pub. Top man, you enjoy that pub, young Badger. Don't worry, this records, I'll upload it and you'll rewatch it, can't you, bud? I haven't stuck around for a long time. Night out on Saturday, still hanging, bless him, G-Day Juice. Okay, who else we got in? Lazy Sunday. Oh, Henny, she's suffering today. She got up at 2:30 a.m. What are you doing getting up at that time, Henny? Mate, it's mad. Just opened a pack of Walker's crisps, 24 crisps in total, without counting all the crumbs. It's the cost of living crisis, you know, the shrinkflation they call it, don't they? Shrinkflation, I'm sure it's shrinkflation. Yeah, anyway, we're all good. Loads of people. The missus is in the house, better behave. How you doing, Nick? Hope you're well, love. Lando just won the competition, so, well, not the competition, the race. So that's all good. She's a happy lady tonight. Chris is in the house. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you on Friday, wasn't it? Hope you behaved after I left you. Hi, OG. Hi, Tony Tech. How you doing, buddy? Good evening, SAS. Good man. Top man. Halfway, good thing. I bought 2 bottles. Excellent. Mike Davis. Hello, Rob. Oh, Mike. Well done. You made it in. Good Nugs Sessions. Northwest Dad. Lee Redpath. Evening. No beer for me. Pint pot of tea at work at 4 a.m. That's fair enough, Private Wayno. Top man. I respect your dedication to work there. Hey, OG. How you doing, Peter Connor? I hope you're well. Great show. Thank you, Tony Tech. Good evening, OG. Good evening, Roy Sykes. He's saying, evening, OG. I think we're all caught up there. Cheese toasty and a glass of wine for me. Oh, Strangeland. Mate, if anyone wants to know how to play a video, an arcade game, Strangeland is in the chat. Ask him. That man is a machine. He's over on the Discord and the arcade monthly challenge that we do. My God. He's really thrown a cat amongst the pigeons. And he only joined with 3 games left to go on the Discord challenge. And he made a real dent. So next season, which starts in January, I'm predicting big things for him. Anyway, Dave, how you doing, Mr. Moyes Music? All good, evening. Going to be a good stream, I hope so, buddy. He's on the side, our old Tony, and played the Outer Worlds 2 today. Great game, Laura. Thanks, you're welcome, Strangeland. And good evening, everyone. Cole Davis is in the house, and Justin Muir. Lady Stella and a pot noodle at the ready. Top man, Justin. He's over in, he's in Texas, so... yeah, I don't know what time it is out there, mate, but hey ho. Right, anyway, quick rundown of the plan this evening. All right, so first off, welcome everybody. And tonight, if you've got a pen and paper handy, it might come in useful. You can join in, have a bit of fun. Okay, we're going to be doing GamesMaster very soon. We're still on season 1, but we're up to episode 8. And remember, as always, we're listening out for them little sexual innuendos that they drop in there. My God, they did some in that show. They really did. And then we're going to do a little fun quiz. It's only 10 questions, but they're all retro gaming related. It's purely for fun. I'll be giving you 10 questions, and either in your head or on your pen and paper, just jot down your answers, and then we'll go through, score them out of 10. Then following that, we'll be doing the prize draw for that retro gaming hard drive, which I have here. So we'll find out who's won it. And then we're doing a second part of the quiz. Only 10 questions, but they're all film related, all 90s movie based questions. Because, hey, that's probably a good time for film that we all know and remember very well. And then we're doing the infamous taste test of course, the old crafty hen, which I purchased. And hopefully some of you have got it as well, so we can drink it at the same time. And we can share our thoughts in the chat. And the Biscoff, a dairy milk chocolate. Mrs. OG might just have to creep up to try a bit of that for herself. But anyway, before we get, oh, hang on, so then that's the taste test. Then I'm doing a news section, and it's all about some retro news in the sort of the community, what's coming out and stuff like that. And there's some interesting bits to cover in that. And if we've got time, right at the end, we're going to do some GeoGuessr or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Whatever people prefer, really. Anyway, I've got a glass. Little OG bought me a new glass, look at that, to commemorate the poppies and all that. Yeah, we went downtown and paid our respects today, me and Mrs. OG. Bit of artwork on that. So all the proceeds from that glass go to the charity. Anyway, before we catch up on who's just dropped in, my first beer of the day is a Brewdog Lost Lager, folks. Lost Lager. So I'm going to keep myself hydrated because you know it's important. And before we kick things off, just quickly, I've not done one of these in a while, so I might be a little bit rusty when it comes to transitioning between screens and stuff. But hey, have faith. All's well that'll end well. Cheers, guys, girls. Let's hope for a good one, eh? Oh, it's nice. It's a good offer on Astor. So anyway, quick catch up on the comments, and then we're going to kick 1 PM. Over where Justin is, over there in Texas. Texas is 6 hours behind us, if I'm right. Well, there we go. Yeah, about that. Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah, good maths. Behind us, yep. Daniel Paul Hairdressing, we're in the house. Hi, Dan. How Rachel? How you all doing? Svante's with us as well. Good evening, guys. I hope you're well. You went to a concert. Who did you go and see? Volbeat, wasn't it? Volbeat. I've seen the little things you put up. Looks like you had a great little box area with, you know, for the gig and with private bar. Right up my street. That right up. Not cheap, I bet. But hey, you've got to have these experiences in life, haven't you, really? Who else we got? It's been ages since an OG stream. Yeah, I'm trying to get a few more under my belt, mate, because I'll kick them off again. Because a good way to spend a Sunday evening. Seb's Place. All right, Seb, how you doing? Great channel, Seb. I'm loving your content. He does some great stuff. If you've not checked out Seb's Place, go and check out his YouTube channel. It's really, really good. I don't know that, but I like the bevy. I'm drinking a Birra Moretti. Oh, I'm eating a Madras. I love a Madras. Meat Madras, it's the best. Can't wait. Good stuff. Excellent Lost Lager. You found it. Very witty, Don. Very witty, mate. I like it. Cheers, Steve. Cheers. Okay, excellent. We're all caught up. Right, so as I say, the first thing we're going to kick off with tonight is we're going to be looking at that GamesMaster. And of course, I wonder if a certain metallic object will be making an appearance on their little stream. Yes, if you know, you know. Oh, filling in the background here, sorting a few bits out, and that is the one we want right there. Pulls it up, and then I'm ready to switch over. So we're going to watch the GamesMaster together. Let's put that screen on. Let's get the link ready. There it is. So this was a great show. Now I'm going to explain this to Zavante. She's with Dan and Rachel, and I think she's probably, I don't know, how old is Savante? But anyway, you won't remember this, Savante. It's GamesMaster was a weekly show. It was on Channel 4, probably about 5:30, 6 PM, and it was great. But obviously, it's now very retro. So we watch an episode, and then we discuss it as we go. All right? Because that's the deal. I'm sure the rest of the people here know or remember GamesMaster. I'll be fiddling with the sound levels. Let me know the sound level's okay for your end, please. Oh, that godly music. The golden joystick. Oh, Svante's 9, really? I saw Svante on a video chat when I was chatting to Dan once, and she looks older than 9. Yeah. Always wanted the golden joystick. Yeah, me too. Sounds good. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Dave Moyes Music's like my own sound engineer, isn't he? Hey.
Welcome to GamesMaster. The kind
There he is,
show that your mother
Dominic.
warned you about and your granny kept under her favourite chair next to her mint humbugs. Games reviews, tips and challenges and a lovely little souffle recipe from my Auntie Marisha all add up to a piping hot show delivered warm into your inviting lap. Now for the first of our game playing challenges, let's go over to a man who's had my Auntie's souffle and come back for more, the GamesMaster.
I always tune into what they're saying. There are usual innuendos here. Listen.
I'm so pleased you've been able to join me once again. The first of my little challenges this week involves a decidedly feisty young superhero by the name of Strider.
Ah,
You have
great game,
3 minutes
Capcom.
to guide him through the Russian city of Kazakhstan and to defeat the city's final guardian, a gargantuan metallic reptile. The forces of good are depending on you. Try not to let them down.
And attempting to stride magnificently
Hi, Daz, hope you're well.
challenge is a young man from Harrow. Please flap your hands fervently for Chevron Hart.
Chevron? I've never met anyone called Chevron before. Maybe his dad was a road worker.
Now, I think this challenge is pretty much impossible. Are you confident?
Yep.
Well, I have my doubts.
He's
Chevron.
confident.
I wish you all the best. If you'd like to plump yourself in our games playing chair.
Right. He's got a bit of confidence about him, but the question is he going to do the challenge? Personally, I'm looking, and Dominic did hint it's a tough challenge. So I'll be honest, I know Strider. I've not played it an awful lot myself. I've dropped in and out with it, but graphically it was a belter of a game. So I can't really confidently say how hard this challenge is. Personally, I'm going to go with no. I'm going to go with no. He's going to fail. Chevron is going to fail.
Ready to begin.
Or is he?
And back again with us in
Let's
the
have your thoughts.
pulpit is Neil West from Sega Power. Welcome back, Neil.
Hi, Dominic.
Now, Neil, this is
Sega
a very
Power,
tough
great
challenge.
magazine.
What tips can you give Chevron?
Yeah, you weren't joking when you said it was near impossible. Basically, the time limit is very, very strict. Basically,
Oh,
one piece
we
of
got a visitor. Oh, the sound's low, you say?
They're saying that.
On me or on the...
On that game.
I can turn that up, yeah.
It's a bit echoey as well.
Is it? Okay, I'm just going to check some audio. So I want to check I haven't got several audio files going on. It's not showing there any. Yes, it is. Dominic discuss. Yes, he is going on to do it for some. Right, okay. Big fail. His brother. So a lot of these people think they're going to fail. Right, okay. I can turn that mix up a bit. I'm going to turn the desktop audio up a bit. Mrs. OG says it's a bit echoey. Is that the case? Let me know in the comments. Cheers, Mrs. OG, as I turn my TV up. Right, well, I've turned up the desktop sound, and I think I'm probably a bit lower, but I'll put myself up a little bit as well. So anyway, I'm sure she'll return when the chocolate bar's opened, you know. Anyway. Good old Mrs. OG, bless her, to the rescue. Anyway, we'll carry on. If you want either the sound turn up as we're listening, just drop in the comment. Let me know and I'll do it for you guys, okay? Because I'm nice like that.
Make full use of the power-ups. Not only can he get some extra energy, which will help him no end, but he can also pick up droids, which will march ahead of him, fly above him, and that will take out most of the baddies if he uses them properly.
Okay, well, the challenge is, just to reiterate, 3 minutes to get to and destroy the end of level Guardian on level 1. It's a very tough challenge. Are you ready, Chevron?
Come on, Chevron.
Then get striding.
He's got this. Get striding.
Okay,
Here he goes.
Okay, now what's his first initial obstacles he's
Okay,
overcoming?
but these first few baddies are really no
I was
problem.
about to say, I'm assuming he's playing the
He's got
Mega Drive
something
version,
which is
and
very,
he
very
is, yeah.
helpful. He mustn't waste too much time kicking people from behind. Time limit's very, very strict, so you just must concentrate on keeping running. Lovely somersault.
Lovely
leap
double
across
somersault there.
the
That
gap.
scores 10 points from the Finland.
Great game, wasn't
It
it?
certainly does. Jumping's a good idea. It's faster than walking. So
Oh no, he's just taking
and
a
he's
walk
taken
from
a
that
hit.
guy. Lost one energy bar
That's
there.
right. You see the green energy bars up at the top.
I mean,
he started with 3. He's now down to
This is
2.
the Mega Drive version, definitely. And it had a, well, you saw the joypad there, so we don't know it is.
Sort out the baddies for him. The only trouble is it's quite slow, so it might hold him up. This is tricky. Now he can do 2 things. He can either wait for them to lift, which is what he did. That cost him time.
Oh, round of applause. Round of applause. The crowd go wild.
Well, Charles Atlas here. How's
He's
he gonna
put
do
your
it?
old
The
Chevron.
first boss. There's a definite method to this, and he's got it.
So he's at the boss already.
Just hammer him.
Okay, well that's
It's a mid-level boss, not the main
minute
boss.
gone. He's got 3 minutes to do this challenge.
He's doing very well indeed. Climbing up again. Takes that. Now
Do you know
got
what?
the
He's
joy
looking good
below
for it,
and
isn't
he's
he?
got the eagle above him. That should take care of a lot
Bit
of
off
the
back to
baddies.
wrong on
Oh,
here.
what's this horrific, humongous thing coming?
Okay, it took a hit. It took half a hit. You see one of the energy meters is down to red. So he's got 1.5 left. Climbing up here. That's the next. There you go. He's got an
Oh.
extra energy bar.
Oh,
But he lost it again. He lost it again.
oh, he's
Okay,
he's worrying
here.
here.
He's down to half energy. He's about halfway through.
He's worrying.
1.5 minutes as well. He's halfway through his time.
He got another energy bar, and if he grabs that,
He's about halfway through.
Doesn't waste too much time getting that. Okay, down the hill. Okay, he's leaping to save time.
Oh,
very good move.
cleverly leaped over the
Yep,
spider. Well,
he knew that was coming up. Okay. There's
Now,
a
where are we
method
now?
here. Right, he must crouch down, and he's got
Oh.
it.
Oh, is there some kind of
Yep.
laser defense?
Tap, 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 tap.
Guarding the catacombs underneath. There you go. He's made it.
Yeah, he's better than me.
That was a very, very clever move indeed. He took out the laser beam while he was falling. Very, very useful.
Okay, and that's 2 minutes now. He's got 1 minute left. Oh, well, that's a lovely, lovely piece of acrobatics, everyone.
He took a good shortcut. He's now down to the
Oh.
boss. Now,
He took the
he's got-
shortcut, they say. He knows what he's doing,
Here
this
we go.
lad.
What did he
Here we
do?
go. This is a caterpillar with its brandishing its.
Oh, my word, he's got him already!
It's gone. No problems whatsoever.
He did it with 45 seconds to spare. I was well wrong on that one. Chevron, his old man, not just a road worker, he was buying in video games as well, by the sounds of things. So come on, how many of us got it right? Oh dear.
Chevron, that was unbelievable. I said at the start I thought it was impossible, but you proved
Kid's
me
a
wrong. What's
monster,
the
he
end
certainly is,
point where you
mate, doing
thought,
well. How much
"Don't
practice?
try,
Yeah, I
it's
think he had a misspent
When I
youth, like a lot of
actually
us back
went down, I was a bit worried,
then.
and
Have
the
faith,
only
OG.
difficult was the time.
He's played that a few times, yeah, I'm with you. He's certainly played a few
I thought
times.
was going to snarl you a bit, but he didn't. But Chevron, you win one of the most prestigious and certainly the most aesthetic prize in television, our golden GamesMaster.
There it is, the golden joystick, folks. That was a quick shot, wasn't it? What model of joystick was that? Come on, I would say a Quick Shot Pro 2, at a guess. Sprayed gold. What are you guys thinking?
And as Chevron and his joystick stride majestically into the sunset, we'll
Yeah,
take
there was
a
one
look
every
at
week,
this week's
Rachel,
reviews.
on these challenges, and some of them kids were damn
This
good.
week, hold on tight and
Oh, this used to be my favourite section, the review section. Birds of
First up
Prey.
on the Amiga, get high as a kite with Birds of Prey.
An Amiga game. I know nothing about
Birds
this.
of Prey is really sort of the Ferrari of flight sims. I mean, you're looking at something which is so horrendously complicated that you're quite chuffed you can actually get out of the hangar and take off.
It was complicated enough to be interesting, but not overcomplicated, so you got bored of it.
If you're sort of more of a train spotter sort of flight sim fan, then who wants everything to be accurate, you'll know.
Huddison, if you're watching, I apologise. Now, I'm sure many of you know Huddison's channel. He does flight sim, and he probably watched this on the rewatch. Yeah, Huddison, ignore him. Train spotting flight sim people. Ignore him, Huddison. I'm on your side, buddy. How dare he? Well, they get 80%. They're all sort of slating it, and then it gets 80%. Okay.
Next up on the Mega Drive, pick out those bogies with a sidewinder or two in F-22 Interceptor.
Pick out those bogies, huh?
Loads and loads of hours of play there. Brilliant stuff. Great graphics, great sound.
On F-22, I just felt a little bit detached, a little bit removed. Maybe the colour's just a bit too bright, I'm not sure. Something looked console-y about it and not a simulation.
F-22 was not very good because it was just there was too complicated controls on the joypad.
Too complicated. 72. They're a tough bunch of critics today.
Finally, on the Amiga, Pip Pip Tally-Ho whacks that moustache and chalks away in the World War I simulation Knights of the Sky.
Tally, eh?
Knights of the
Chops
Sky
away.
is good simply because it takes you back to the basics of seat of the pants flying, as it was World War I style.
The only drawback to Knights of the Sky is your enemy is a bit crap, really. I mean, one shot and they go down in loads of flames.
Takes a lot to keep him happy, doesn't he? He's miserable, isn't he? I don't know what he's up to these days. Probably moaning about something. Or he could be on here. Might be watching, guys.
A game that's bound to get flight simulation fans rubbing their helmets with glee when it's released later this year is ATAT.
A flight simulator game that's bound to get people rubbing their helmets with glee. They just can't stop themselves on here. They just can't stop
Microprose
themselves.
Software gives us a sneak preview.
Attack is set in the year 2001. It's in Colombia.
You assume the role of Supreme Commander of a US government-controlled undercover agency. There are no set missions in Attack. There's just one overall objective, and that is to bankrupt the drug barons of Colombia. What we want to achieve with the game really is to extend the parameters that are set by current flight simulators on the market at the moment.
Isn't this all a bit bizarre? It's actually happening now, isn't it? I mean, Trump's sort of blowing up all the boats coming over, isn't he?
Because not only is there a true-to-life flight simulation aspect to the game, but there's also a huge strategy element in there as well.
Strategy, she says. Attack. Another new one on me. 40 quid that was in the day.
For more information about anything
They didn't
in the
rate it.
programme,
Oh, it was a
you can call the
preview.
GamesMaster Club. We'll give you a number at the
Yeah,
end
so
of
the
the show.
games back then, right? Let's have a quick knock up there about the price of games. Current price of games. Obviously, they're starting to go up quite a bit, and we're looking at digital prices and stuff like that. But go back, say, 5-6 years. No, they were 40 quid back then in the day. And what's this? It's probably early 90s, this show. So, yeah, they haven't really gone up an awful lot, really. I know we moan about the price of games,
Challenge,
but
and here to detail it, once again, is the GamesMaster.
always back.
Hello again. As you probably noticed by now, I'm rather partial to a bit of sport. Mens sana in corpore sano, as they say. For this week's second challenge, I thought I'd opt for a rather quirky new sport called baseball. If you don't know the rules, it's rather like our rounders. Contestants will have one
Rounders.
inning each in which to score as many runs as possible. An innings is over when 3 batsmen are out. So keep your eye on the ball and give it your best shot.
Right. I've no idea what system this game's on, but we're about to find out. But you know what? I quite like the look of it. I've never played a baseball game on, or have I? I remember playing rounders at school. I hated
To play
sports.
this challenge, we are very lucky to have world Neo Geo baseball champion Emily Cash, who will be playing a husband, who by some strange quirk of fate is a pretty big hitter himself, 1987 Wimbledon champion Pat Cash.
Oh, okay. Pat Cash and his missus. Is it? Is this his missus? Did they say? Yeah, it must be.
Now, Emily, if I could start with you, you're obviously the pre-match favourite. Are you going to crush Pat into the ground tonight?
Pulverise him.
Oh, yeah. That's good to see. Now, Pat, you're a pretty big hitter on the court. Are we going to see that converted into a lot of home runs?
Well, I hope so. I mean, I've got a good eye for it, but, you know,
Good eye
he's a
for it,
terrific
mate.
pitcher, so I might
He
have
certainly
to
has.
win it with my pitching, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, we've obviously got a bit of a grudge match here. If you want to see who wins between Emily and Pat Cash, join us after these messages.
We're lucky we don't get the messages, but hey, it gives me time to catch up on your messages, so to speak. So what we got here? She's evil, right? Okay, so I'm just going up a bit so I can read, catch up. A belt on a proper joystick, yeah. My mum's finished her old crafty hen already. Oh, mate, you tell Rachel. What's your mum like? She'll be. You're 6.5%. You tell her to go easy, bless her. Helmet. Yeah, I know. Honestly, some episodes are worse than others for the innuendos. But hey, this show ain't over yet. Apologies for being late. Don't ever apologise for being late, buddy. We've all got lives. You know what I mean? But anyway, welcome, buddy. She's evil. Who are these reviewers? Yeah, they are. She was a bit weird, that last review that popped up like that, didn't she? Looked all sort of serious and a bit almost demonic. Yeah, anyway, remember being in Toys R Us in the 90s? Oh, Toys R Us, what a great shop that was, eh? Baseball Ninja was actually really good. I'll be honest, I like the look of it, East End Wide Boys, so I will... It's a game I've never come across. N64, games 60-70 quid. So, yeah, you're actually right. So when we look at the price of games back then, they haven't really changed when you take inflation in. If anything, yeah, they were slightly overpriced, maybe. I'm spreading the OGDuffy word over in Texas, mate. Expect a few new subscribers. That would be great, Justin. I much appreciate that. Cheers, my man. PS1 games price going up, yeah. Sometimes a few, but this does look like a Neo Geo game. Yeah, I do believe, I'm sure he said Neo Geo, actually. Have you played Resident Evil 8 yet? Me, I haven't played Resident Evil 2. I played Resident Evil 2 for the first time last week. I'm well behind on any form of games, mate, to be honest. Anyway, that's the advert. And we cut straight to the next part. Just like that.
Welcome back to GamesMaster. We are ready for a thrilling baseball contest between Emily Cash, who's playing the Wildflowers baseball team, and her husband, 1987 Wimbledon champion Pat Cash, who's opted for the comic Astro Boys. With me in the commentating box is Tim Boone from Computer and Video Games Magazine. Tim, welcome to the ballpark.
Hi, Dominic.
Now, general tips for our two players today. 1 innings each, they've got to score quickly.
Absolutely. Well, Pat's up to bat first, and he's got to hit it as hard and fast as he can.
I've seen Arc Raiders
mistakes. He's got to go for the
pop up on my screen quite a bit lately on my feed, so yeah, I might have to have a look at
catching
that.
the ball whenever possible and coordinating our fielders at all times. It's going to be a tense match, this.
Okay, and we must remember at 1 innings each, if there's no runs, it goes down to hits. So every single swing of the bat is important. Are our competitors ready?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's Resident Evil 8 The Village. I've picked it up, I haven't played it yet. It's actually still in the games room, my PS4 is there. So, yeah. So, no, I haven't played it, but it looks good. Lady Demetriscrew or something? Anyway, I like the look of this game, this looks pretty decent. Ow. Oh dear, not the greatest start in the world, that, was it?
Oh, again, a small hit, but he could get away with this one. It's going to be very close. She throws to the first base. Pat's running in on his.
Yeah, he made first base.
So we've got for third man in, and he's lovely little strike there. Loading, rising ball.
Who's going to win this? Pat or the missus? Pat or Emily? I'm going with Emily. I'm going with Emily. I reckon she's gonna whop him on this.
Must be said, Emily's pitching very well.
He's safe. He ain't got much of a hit on the ball. He's not really giving it a good old whack. Oh, I say, that was a good hit. Emily looks well impressed. Oh, was that Emily?
Great play from Pat.
Oh, Pat got it.
A great hit, used very well.
All of a sudden, Pat's in a very strong position. 1 run, 2 men on base, Tim.
Yep.
Emily comes in and she's
Here's Emily. Oh, that's a catch. That's going to be a catch, isn't it?
And he's got 2 men on the base. He's going to have the solo.
Oh, not quite.
It could be a double play by Emily.
Oh, no.
Oh, but in fact, Pat is safe there. Big fielding error from Emily there.
No, in fact, she was playing safe because if you see, Pat's got a player on third base. He's playing safe by delivering it to fourth, so he can't score
He let her win.
Right, thank you for correcting me on that one, Tim. Strike one for Emily. Very important strikeout needed.
His Neo Geo console there on with some big old controllers on their laps.
And here it comes again, and it comes in. Oh,
MVS, and it goes for a few notes now,
Could it
that.
be out? Is it going to be caught? No, it's not. It's going to be another rubber back dash. She's bringing the home base. It's going to be very, very good. Intercepted by the pitcher and not proved to be the undoing. 2-0.
Pat's getting right into it, isn't he?
Again,
He's not at all
2 men on the
competitive.
bases.
Great position for Pat to be in.
Swings again. Pat hits it again. The base is loaded. He's coming in for another home run here. And this is looking. Oh, my goodness, got 1 run in. He could be getting a second. His man's running for a second. Will Emily get it to home base first of all? I think she's chosen the wrong base. She has indeed. Pat Cash 4-0 up against Emily. It's going to take some beating now, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely. No room for mistakes in this game. Pat's now 4 up.
And only 1 out here.
Absolutely.
Emily pitches in again. Oh, strike one.
With that one, pitching very well, but Pat is batting extremely well.
He just got the timing exactly right.
I still think Emily's going to do this, you know. She's got this feet.
Nicely left by Pat.
I reckon he's going to let his
Ball missed
missus
the plate,
win.
So it was called as a ball.
He's not
Again,
stupid.
that's over the plate for Pat. It is straight to the pitcher. Oh, great.
Fantastic play.
Wow.
Fantastic play from
I could play this with Mrs. OG, yeah, that'd be a laugh, wouldn't it?
Home base.
Yep.
And the result of this is Pat is now 5-0 up. Emily pitches in, but it's
We go head to head, couldn't we, on a live?
2 more strikes
3 or
and
4
Emily
different
is
games.
in bat. Pitches in again. Strike 2. Very
Pat's still
important
batting.
here. Come on. Emily pitches in. And the change.
Oh, he's got the ump with it now, look at
Pat
that.
with a total of 5 runs, 6 hits. It looks like the comic Astro Boys are going to win this one.
Yep, very little Pat could have done there against those pitches, but then again, he's 5 up now. Emily's got her work cut out.
Come on, Emily.
Pat pitches in Emily, the first pitch in there. Emily hits it.
Bosh.
9 runs for 1.
Not the greatest hit.
Gonna be out there.
But Pat did the same in his first hit, so he was out in his first hit. So hang on, all is not lost here.
Pat started off the innings with an out as well.
That's right.
All is not lost.
Anything can happen.
Pitches it in again. Oh, a nice little pincher there. Is she going to make it?
She'll make first base for that.
It's going to be very, very close.
Really?
This is where Emily needs a big hit to stay in the frame here. She's got to have a
Again,
really
looks like
big
back
hit
the
to go
wrong
for
one,
that.
doesn't it?
So it's up to Orchid of the Wildflowers here. Very, very nervous times here in the GamesMaster ballpark. Switch. Emily, nice little pinch one, but it's going to be very. Oh, a fielding error by Pat there.
He let that
Emily
one
gets
slip
the
through.
first
I think
base.
our fielder's gone short-sighted somehow.
Pat pitches into Emily, swings it. Oh, another ground hit. This is looking dangerous.
Another good hit.
This is looking very
Oh,
dangerous
oh,
indeed.
oh.
Oh, but it's safe. Pat hesitated slightly there. Another fielding error from Pat.
Yeah, he's obviously proved he can hit them. When it comes to catching them and throwing them, oh dear, different thing altogether.
Different ball game.
I do think this is...
Again, very tense here.
Come on in.
That's a big hit.
Oh, that's a good hit. That's a good hit. Oh, yes.
He's got 2 men on the base here. One of them's going to run the third. I think we're going to see an out here. What is it saying again?
Oh, no.
Emily had 2 runners running to the same base. Pat tagged one of them, so it's the end of the ball game. Pat is the winner.
She took it on the chin. She was very sportsmanlike, yeah. He's cooking his own dinner tonight.
Emily, commiserations. You started off pitching like a dream, but then...
Well, the celebrities used to get the golden joysticks. I can't remember.
I think my girls, they couldn't keep their eye on the ball. I think they had their eyes on the other team.
Very understandable. Pat, you big bully.
You big bully, Pat. Dear mate.
Into far reaches never even explored by baseballs.
Nah, I think she let me win, actually. I mean, she did a couple of fumbles and, you know...
Couple of fumbles, mate.
But, you know, a lot of fun.
Right, well, it was a very entertaining match, Pat, but unfortunately there has to be one winner, and it was you.
It was you, Pat. You did the business, son.
Television prize, the golden GamesMaster joystick.
He did. He get the other celebrities did get one. Someone said that's a quick shot 3.
And another round of applause for Pat and Emily.
Good paint job, isn't it? No runs on that.
Now, while I take a little breather after that hectic encounter.
Right, quick catch up on the comments. Oh dear, I love it. Great stuff. Now, basically, I've ever played was on the Wii Sports. Wii Sports is still a great game. If you haven't played Wii Sports in a while, honestly, crack it out. Such good fun. I'll go with the missus as well. Yeah, me and you, Dan, we both picked the wrong one there. Village is one of my favourite RE games, Resident Evil games. Okay, Annie, yeah, I look forward to visiting it. I know it went sort of a bit viral when it first came out, didn't it? Played Village, played it on VR. Oof, I bet that's a bit naughty on VR. This is intent, it certainly is. How are you? Love the cats. The cats are cool. Leia went to the vets last week. She hasn't lost any weight, but she hasn't put any on either. We can't keep her. Anyway. We have 6 cats. Mate, you're busy. Who was that? Not a catch, exactly. You should play with them. Yeah, it could be fun. Right, okay. World Series Baseball on the ZX Spectrum. I've never played that either. Yeah, they go on the PS5. Come on, Pat. I say that Tetris Party looks interesting. Tetris Party is just great. Tetris is just a great game, full stop, isn't it? It's time for a beer o'clock. It certainly is, Big Hot Dog. What you drinking tonight, sir? The presenter, Dominic, looks a bit like human C3PO. Do you know what? You're not far wrong there. He does, doesn't he? Human cyborg relation. They present, yeah, okay. Looking forward to getting back over to Glasgow next week. Shall we can't meet up? Next trip over the beers. I'll tell you what, Justin, yeah, you want to hook up sometime, mate, when you're next in the UK? That'd be great, I'd love it. Laurie Shepperton, hey there, OG. Hi, Laurie, how are you? Cash on the couch tonight. He certainly is, buddy. You should let her win, really. Popped in to say a quick hello. How to get the kids to bed. Good luck with the competition, everyone. Don't worry, Mike. You can watch on the catch up, my friend. Hope you're having a great evening. Thank you, Bookish Travels. Hope you're all well and good. What you reading? What you got on the go? Hi all, I'm late, had to walk the dog. Yeah, them dogs don't walk them. Well, the dogs could walk themselves, but hey, it's not very responsible, so welcome. Hi all, I'm late, had to walk the dog. Have you seen the Resident Evil homebrew game on the red carpet? No, I haven't. And hey, that's from Steve. How you doing, Steve? Good to have you in here. I love GamesMaster. Kid at school went to play with Killer Instinct on it. He's wearing Han Solo's clobber. He is actually, yeah, he's wearing a bit old Han Solo-ish there, isn't he? Anyway, let's see what they've got in store for us next, shall we?
Tips and cheats in GamesMaster's consultation zone.
Now, before this starts, a quick question. As you're watching these, tell me in the comments, do you think these kids were reading off scripts? Or do you think they were just naturally asking the questions? In the comments. Oh, that's some old VR headset, isn't it? If your neck ache.
At the GamesMaster. Welcome to my kingdom. I am delighted to see you. And what have you got to ask me?
I've been playing the game Link for several months now, and I found a hidden town, but I cannot find a magic key. Do you know where it is, please?
Do I indeed, you audacious young urchin? Once you reach the hidden town, pick up the spell, and then cast it at the far right of the town. That will make a door appear. Inside that door, you'll find the magic key.
Do Just out of interest, right? How would you know? I've never got that far with that game, but how would you know to do that? Unless there was some sort of hint somewhere that told you.
Thank you.
Who's next, please?
Who's scripted next?
Hello, GamesMaster.
Oh, I'm delighted to see you. Welcome to
There it is, look.
I've heard that there's a hidden room on level 2 of Alex Kidd. I've been looking everywhere for it, but I just can't find it. Where should I be looking?
I think you should be looking at scripts for EastEnders, love. I could see you on there. Seriously, she could be on EastEnders, that kid. She probably is now.
Oh dear,
one of the
dear.
Slaters.
We are rather behind, aren't we? You will find the room just past the cage eagle.
Alex Kidd there, look.
Simply jump up and down to break the rocks on the ground, and the hidden entrance to the room will reveal itself.
Of course it will. How did we find this stuff, mate, when we were younger? We did,
I'm
though.
always here to help you if I can. We have one more today, I think.
One more. One more.
Hello, GamesMaster. I keep getting killed trying to get past the robot dinosaur at the end of Escape from the Planet of the Robot Monsters. Is there any advice you can give me?
Escape from the Planet of the Robot Monsters? Oh, yes. Rather a tricky one, this. You need to place your character against the grey door to the right of the screen. Then waggle your joystick left and right while continually dropping bombs. This will eventually result in you stepping through the gap in the doors and away from the troublesome beastie.
Great, thanks very much.
And he's gone.
Well,
Just
I'm
like
starting
that.
to feel rather weary. Enough pearls of wisdom for 1 week, I think. But don't forget to keep the queries coming.
It's back. Did you see it that time? Yes, you know if you know. Anyway, were they scripted, or do you think them kids were just talking naturally? Let me have your thoughts. I think one of them would have been a bit wooden.
To our eagerly awaited third challenge, let's go to GamesMaster.
After the rather
The final challenge, it is. What is
I thought we
it?
should perhaps end tonight's show on a
On
slightly more
what we're ending
serious
with?
note.
We're
I
not
have
ending.
therefore
This is
come for a
ending.
little puzzle
But then we're
with the
carrying
game
on
Terminator 2.
with our little, what we got next? Quiz. Part 1 quiz 10 retro game questions coming up for you, good people. Terminator 2.
If you succeed, the face will smile. Let's hope it'll be.
Oh, is it a
very
slidey
popular
puzzle
for you.
thing?
Now, we thought for a change, why not throw this challenge out to the members of our fluffy congregation here? So if there is anybody out in the audience who wants to grab their chance at a few minutes of fame by tackling the Terminator challenge, could you please thrust their arms up in an orderly manner?
Thrust your arms up.
Now, how about that gentleman there? Would you like to come on down? Let's give him a round of applause.
Oh, he selected the victim.
Welcome to GamesMaster.
He's looking confident.
And where are you from, Martin?
I'm from Stanmore, Middlesex.
Right, now do you know the Terminator 2 game?
Yeah.
So you're familiar with our puzzle challenge?
Helps.
If you'd like to plonk yourself down in our hot seat, we'll get ready to start the game.
He's going to do it. He's doing it. I've backed the 2 losers so far. Third time lucky, and he's going to do this.
Hello again, Dominic.
Now, this is a bit of a tough challenge, this Terminator one, isn't it?
It is a bit. I think we'll all recognise the game principle, but seeing it on a computer screen really does change it. And of course, there's a timer, so the player can't hang around.
Okay, then.
No hanging about on
So
this
now
one,
you're ready?
people.
Then get solving that puzzle. Right, so Tom, what should Martin's general tactics be? We know the puzzle. How does it change in a computer format?
Well, I think one of the things here is that he really has to look at the picture at the bottom right, which will give him the clue, albeit in black and white, of what he has to do in getting Arnie's face back together again. I think one of the real differences...
That joystick, is that a Competition Pro? That was a Competition Pro joystick. I'm sure of it. If we'll see it again, confirm for me, someone, please.
Between the original physical, we can actually see.
I'm sure it's Competition Pro.
In there, and he's just lining that up nicely. One of the real differences here is that you don't have that sort of sense of touch and the ability to see the pieces closely. He's got 65 seconds left. So
I was never any good at these slidey puzzle games.
Right, that's good.
I could do the one, there was about 8 or 9, it's 9 squares. I could do that. Anything past that, I was like, nah, give up. Ain't got the patience.
Right, 50 seconds.
He's got
halfway
this.
through his time. The crowd
I'm
are
back to winner this
giving
time.
him their encouragement.
Here he goes.
This boy's doing remarkable. Oh, he's paused a bit there, maybe a little bit. Getting a
Oh.
little bit tricky now.
He's so close.
The puzzle, Tom.
He's close.
He's got one piece just slightly out of position. There goes the eye. Now he's got to get the right-hand side of the eye into place. He's trying to work it round. But he's, as you can see,
Come
he's got
on,
the flesh in the way.
come on. 24 seconds to go.
22 seconds left here. It's getting very tense.
21 seconds. Boom, boom, boom.
It's not quite going there, Tom. Any advice for him?
Well, he's got that section. Yes, he's working down the bridge of the nose now.
Don't say I'm back to loser
Get
again.
that central port
I'll back this one.
into position. He's
Come
trying
on,
it
mate.
at 7 seconds.
Okay,
7
6,
seconds.
5, 4, 3. He's not going to make it. 2, 1. Oh, and he's just out of time now.
I didn't back a single winner tonight. Back my luck, that is.
Commiserations, Martin.
Commiserations, you ain't getting no golden joystick, matey.
Well, as I got closer to the end, the pieces were harder to spot where they actually went, and I couldn't stop
Just
them
messed it up,
slipping.
didn't you?
Well, we were all oohing and eyeing, everybody here. You put up an incredibly good show. Thank you very much for coming in to play GamesMaster. Martin.
See you, Martin.
And that's all for tonight.
Don't want to be you.
I'm off for an Earl Grey. Keep snug and warm till next week. Good night.
There he goes. He always used to put that sort of smoking jacket on, grab his cup of herbal tea and wander off. Yeah, anyway. That was a bit of, yeah, what do we think of that one? That episode of GamesMaster. Quite enjoy it. I mean, GamesMaster was quality. I can remember we used to really, me and my mates would always watch that. Resident Evil 2 remake is indeed a gem. Resident Evil 2, convinced I'd chosen at random for the hot seat. Oh, okay, what year was this? I'm not sure, Robbie T.O. I'm guessing early 90s, buddy. My uncle had the T2 game on the Commodore 64. I'm sure it was on the cartridge. That looked more Amiga graphics, but there was probably a variant on there, yeah. 1992, yeah, you're probably not wrong there, Carl. Probably around there. I won't be able to do that. Comp Pro, indeed, yeah. And they were good choices. My mate had one, and I was always jealous of it because I had a quick shot, and I always found quick shots. The amount of them I got through, they just broke like no one's business. But they were cheaper than the Competition Pro. So where you didn't have the money, I wouldn't be buying the Competition Pro. I'd go and buy a quick shot because, hey, yeah, I never really figured that. Hey, just save up, buy a decent one, and then you won't have to buy one again for a while. Hey. Anyway, I blame Daily Thompsons and the like. Definitely Competition Pro. Joysticks were rubbish, really. And you're right, Rob. Yeah, they were. Oh, yeah, you ain't got this. I had a zip stick. I know the name, but I can't picture it. I wouldn't have been able to do that. No, me neither, mate. Full Terminator was about shooting, not sliding puzzles. Well, you were wrong. It's a new one on me. I've not seen that before. He looked like a right Martin. He did. Okay. What's the beer for today? The beer today we'll be drinking a bit later is the Old Crafty Hen, and it's because it's Sunday night. We have a beer. It's not any excuse. We'll have a beer. It's always beer o'clock here on the OGDuffy channel. Quick Shots had them cheap content. Yeah, they were cheap, all right, mate. Yeah, Snap's a good few as well. Kingfisher tonight. Oh, I love Kingfisher. It's a great beer. Yes, I've definitely tried that. That and Singer. That's a fact. You remember Daily Thompson's Decathlon? Yes, that sure was a bit of a nasty one, mate. I used to watch GamesMaster freaking about. Right, okay. Let's do the time for a quiz, folks. This is just 10 quick, easy. Well, they're not quick. They're only easy if you know the answers. They're 10 quiz questions. They are all retro game related. This is just for fun. Do not put the answers in the chat. I repeat, do not put the answers in the chat until we do the answers. All right, so we're going to go through 10 questions. I'll read them twice, and just either in your head or just on a piece of paper, just jot down your notes. And just for fun, we'll see what scores people get. Okay? Simple. Really simple. Question number 1. Do not put them in the comments. Don't be one. Do not be that person. Anyway, in Street Fighter 2, which country is Guile from? In Street Fighter 2, which country is Guile from? Thank you, Mr. Carl Davis. Appreciate that, buddy. So much so, I will raise this second lost lager to you, my friend. So that was question number 1. In Street Fighter 2, what country is Guile from? Cheers, Carl. Thank you, man. Question number 2. What console used small hue cards instead of traditional cartridges? Which console used small hue cards instead of traditional cartridges? There are actually, yeah, no, I'm not going to say anything. No, we'll cover it when we get to the answers. Question number 3. Which console was Sega's last home system before leaving the hardware market? What console was Sega's last system before leaving the hardware market completely? Anyway, cheers. Drop them answers down. Someone will know, someone will know. Yep, no answers in the chat. Just keep them in your head, and we'll go through the answers, tally them up, or just write them down and then mark your scorecards. Simples. Question number 4. Which handheld console had a flip-up clamshell design before the DS? Which console had a flip-up clamshell design before the DS? There we go. Cheers, Carl. Thank you, sir. Okay. Question number 5. Come alive, number 5. No, that's not the question. Which company developed GoldenEye 007 on the Nintendo 64? Which company developed GoldenEye on the N64? Very popular game, wasn't it, back in the day? That sure helped shift a good few units, I'm sure. Number 6. Which Konami game series features the Belmont family? Which Konami game series features the Belmont family? Question number 7. In The Secret of Monkey Island, what is the name of the ghost pirate villain? In The Secret of Monkey Island, what is the name of the pirate villain? The ghostly pirate villain. That was question number 7. Question number 8. Remember, no answers in them comments, people. You're all behaving up to now. You can do this. You can do it. Just sit on your hands if you have to. What was the first game to feature the character Yoshi? What was the first game to feature the character Yoshi? And question number 9. What was the first game to feature Mario and Luigi together? What was the first what was the first game to feature Mario and Luigi together as playable characters? I forgot that bit off. Right, one more time. What was the first game to feature Mario and Luigi together as playable characters? Okay, that's number 9. And number 10, the final question of this first round. We'll be doing the second round, the film round, shortly. Question 10, which 1994 Rare title for the Super Nintendo, or SNES, starred an ape and revolutionised platforming graphics with pre-rendered 3D models? Which 1994 Rare title for the SNES starred an ape and revolutionised platforming graphics with pre-rendered 3D models? That concludes the 10 questions for the retro round. We're going to quickly go through the answers, and then for this first 10, then we're going to do the prize draw for that retro drive, which I've actually brought up here tonight. That one there. That will be making its way to one of you lucky folks soon when we draw your name very shortly once I do the answers for this 10. Now with these 10, okay, just make a note of your scores and then feel free to drop them in the comments so we can show off how well you did or how badly you did. Remember, it's just for fun. I won't judge anyone's performance. If I had to do this, I'd probably be looking at about 7, I reckon. Anyway, Street Fighter 2, what country is Guile from? That's, of course, the US of A. America, the US of A. Hey, I'm not going to be that pernickety. Either gets you 1 point. What console used small hue cards instead of traditional cartridges? Now, there's 2 answers to this. Answer number 1, you could have had PC Engine. And answer number 2 was the TurboGrafx 16. So if you've got either of them as your answer, you get a point. Okay, folks? Question number 3. So that for 2, it was PC Engine or TurboGrafx 16, yeah? Question number 3, which console was Sega's last home system before leaving the hardware market? Of course, it was the Dreamcast. Absolute quality bit of kit, wasn't it? It really was. Yeah, what an amazing system that was. Tell you what, ahead of its time. Shame it failed, but oh, yeah, it was so good. Number 4, which handheld console had a flip-up clamshell design before the DS? It was, of course, the Game Boy Advance SP. Quite often comes with that like tribal design on it, isn't it? You know, silver with a tribal design. Okay, so it was the Game Boy Advance SP. Which company developed GoldenEye 007 on the Nintendo 64? That was Rare. Rare software, that one, Rare. Which Konami game series featured the Belmont family? Of course, it was Castlevania. Very apt for recent shenanigans in the world. In the Secret of Monkey Island, what a game they are. Oh, yes. What is the name of the ghost pirate villain? Of course, it was LeChuck. LeChuck. What was the first game to feature the character Yoshi? This might have got thrown a few of you, but it was actually Super Mario World. Super Mario World, which was Super Nintendo, wasn't it? So Super Mario World. Number 9, what was the first game to feature Mario and Luigi together as playable characters? Again, I reckon this might have tripped a few people up. It was the original Mario Brothers arcade game from 1983. Okay, so Mario Brothers, just Mario Bros it was actually called in the arcades. And then number 10, the last one, which 1994 rare title for the SNES, starred an ape and revolutionised platforming graphics with pre-rendered 3D models. Of course, that was Donkey Kong Country. And as soon as I say Donkey Kong Country, do you know what? In my head, I can still hear that theme tune, with sort of the jungle bongo drums and all that going on. So that is a quality game. I actually bought that when it first dropped. I remember that one. So anyway, just out of interest, drop your score out of 10 in the comments there. I'll have a quick look. Right, okay. I missed it. Went to get a drink. Don't worry, you didn't miss much, mate. It's all good fun. It's only for fun. We can do 10 more questions shortly, which are just all film related, and then you total your scores up. So don't keep a note of your score, because obviously you can do a bit of addition here. Yes, we can do a bit of maths. So, Svanti, if you're still watching, you can do the maths for your mum, all right? And then tell your maths teacher, I didn't do your homework, but OGDuffy set me some, so you can't punish me, all right? That's my style, anyway. So how did we all do with that? Great game, yeah. Yoshi, easy one, right? Okay. I just went to get a drink. GoldenEye. Whoops, Nintendo SP rare. Where local CX is Bromley, good stuff in it. I've not been to Bromley in an absolute age, buddy. Yeah, must get down that way. There's yeah, good. Only a few stops really on the train. Dreamcast to number 3. Dreamcast was just great, mate, wasn't it? So how are we looking at scores here? Oh, here we go. Loads have just come in. 8 out of 10 for Peter Connor. That's nice, buddy. 8 for Cole Davis. 6 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Got one wrong. Ah, unfortunate, bud. 5, 9 out of 10. And I get 10 out of 10. That's how I'm scrolling through. I tell you what, I think we all did fairly well there. And what is nice, do you know what? 3 out of 10 for Dan. Dan, I thought you'd have done better, buddy. Oh, mate. I'll tell you what, that's interesting. But what I like, them scores, we've got some good scores there. But they're all honest scores. People aren't just like, I'll give myself the point. You know what I mean? Which is awesome. So, well done, everybody. Got another quiz coming up real soon. They don't take 2 minutes to do. Anyway, it's that time. It's the time that I pull a name out of the bowl here. I spent this afternoon cutting and pasting from the competition entries. Let me pick that one up, put it back in. Oh God. Getting it all in there. Quite a few, as you can see. How this will work, if I draw your name, what you have to do is email me at rob@ogduffy.com and say I'm the winner or whatever, and I will then email you a word. Yeah, simple. And all you have to do is go into the comments on the original video. I'll put it all in the description, the email I send you, and then you just paste that comment or write that word in, and I can tell if your name matches with your profile picture and everything else. Really simple but effective, and it works. Anyway, on to the winner. That hard drive's very good, actually. got good little systems on it. But I've got another one that I'm reviewing real soon. Anyway, let's count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have one. I have the name. I have the winner's name in my hand. Anyway, this will be making its way to you if this is you, of course. Right. I don't know if the person is in the chat tonight or not. If not, they will watch this on a replay. And if they don't claim it within a week, if they don't come forward within a week, I'm going to redraw it, folks, okay? Crystal Fire 665, you have won that drive. Crystal Fire 665, Crystal Fire 665. Drop me an email, rob@ogduffy.com. And if I say by this time next week, if you haven't claimed it, buddy, I'm going to have to redraw it. I think that's only fair. Anyway, it's time to move on. Yes, it is. Well done, Crystal Fire. Chin chin, chin chin chiroo. West Ham had a result, didn't they, the weekend? About bloody time. 2 games on the turn. Oh, anyway, congratulations to you, Crystal Fire. We are now doing quiz part 2. Now, this is probably more up Rachel's street because it's not video games. It's quiz questions, all film related. And they are all predominantly from the late 80s, early 90s. Although, looking at them, only one of these questions is actually from the late 80s. And that was from an 89 film, I believe. So, I might as well just said they're all from the 90s, really. Anyway, same thing again. Do not put your answers in the comments, please. It just ruins it for people. And then, we can have a bit of a maths lesson. Question number 1 in the films category. Which 1999 sci-fi comedy was a parody of Star Trek starring Tim Allen and Sigourney Weaver? Which 1999 sci-fi comedy was a parody of Star Trek starring Tim Allen and Sigourney Weaver? Roy Sykes, he reckons you could do better this round. I think you will. I think this is not. Let's be honest. The reason I do the film question as well. Most people, we all watch films, don't we? Everyone watches movies, so yeah. Question number 2. Who starred as the villain Simon Phoenix in Demolition Man? Who starred as the villain Simon Phoenix in Demolition Man? 1993 film, that was. Question number 3. An Arnie question. Oh, yes. In Terminator 2 Judgment Day, 1991 film, what model number is Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator? In Terminator 2 Judgment Day, what model number is Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator? That was question number 3. Question number 4. What is the name of Bruce Willis's character in the Die Hard series? What is the name of Bruce Willis's character in the Die Hard series? Don't you worry, Bookish Travels. It's early days. It's early days. It's only 4 questions. You've got 6 more. You could come into your own yet. In Back to the Future Part 2, one for Rachel. She loves her Back to the Future. In fact, over on their channel, go check it out. She does a quiz. They done a live quiz, and they uploaded it as a video. And she was tested on her knowledge of Back to the Future. She knows it very well. So if you get this one wrong, Rachel, Savanti will discipline you for me. She'll tell you right off, mate. In Back to the Future Part 2, 1989, this is the only late 80s question we got. What year does Marty McFly travel forward to? In Back to the Future Part 2, what year does Marty McFly travel forward to? I personally wouldn't have got that. Hey, it's just me. Number 6. In Goodfellas, who narrates most of the story? In Goodfellas, who narrates most of the story? I love the films Goodfellas and Casino. What a couple of movies they were. They were just amazing. Brilliant stuff. Number 7. In Total Recall, another Arnie classic, what planet is the colony located on? In Total Recall, what planet is the colony located on? Question number 8. Another great film. This was a great film. I'm not seeing this in an age. In The Truman Show, what is the name of the town where Truman lives? In The Truman Show, What is the name of the town where Truman lives? I wouldn't have got this. I've seen the film, but I wouldn't have got this bit of trivia. I wouldn't have remembered that. Number 9. In Predator 2, which city does the film take place in? In Predator 2, which city does the film take place in? And the final question for this round. In Face Off, which 2 actors swap identities through surgery? In Face Off, which was a 1997 film, people, for those interested in the year, which 2 actors swap identities through surgery? Quick slurp of my lost lager, which I found again, and we'll give you the answers. Total point refresher. Okay, number 1. Which 1999 sci-fi comedy was the parody of Star Trek starring Tim Allen as Sigourney Weaver? That was, of course, Galaxy Quest. Galaxy Quest. Great film. And Sigourney, lovely lady. Who starred as the villain Simon Phoenix in Demolition Man? That was, of course, Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes. Apparently he's a hard man to work with, isn't he? Apparently he's a bit of a diva, isn't he? I'm sure I've heard that somewhere. He's not, yeah. In Terminator 2 Judgment Day, what model number is Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator? It's a T-800. T-800. What's the name of Bruce Willis's character in the Die Hard series? John McClane. John McClane. Do you know what? I probably wouldn't have got that bit of trivia. I probably got John, or I might have got McClane. Yeah, anyway. In Back to the Future Part 2, what year does Marty McFly travel forward to? Of course, it was 2015. But again, as I said, I wouldn't have got that. These bits of trivia in films just sort of, I don't recall them unless it's sort of Star Wars. Then I'm a bit better at that stuff. In Goodfellas, who narrates most of the story? Now, I'll give you a point for either the character's name in the film or the actor's name. The character's name was Henry Hill, and the actor's name was Ray Liotta. Ray Liotta. Bless him. He's passed now, isn't he? He went too young as well, didn't he? Blimey. So if you put Henry Hill, you get a point, and if you put Ray Liotta, I'll give you the point as well. In Total Recall 1990, what planet is the colony located on? That was, of course, Mars, the red planet itself, Mars. A Mars a day helps your teeth rot away. Did you know that? In The Truman Show, what is the name of the town where Truman lives? Sea Haven. Sea Haven. Great film. Let's watch it again, actually. In Predator 2, which city does the film take place in? That is Los Angeles. Los Angeles, or I'll give you the point if you put LA. Because, hey, we're not too judgmental here. LA, Los Angeles, have the point. And the last question was, in Face Off, which 2 actors swap identities through surgery? It was John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. So tally up, out of 10, how many you got? And then when you get a number, add that number to your previous round number, put them together, and that, my friends, is your total score. Yes, it is. It's very simple maths right now. Drop in out of 20. How well did you do? Let's see. And remember, I'm not judging anybody. I'm not judging anybody. So tally up your scores for me, people. Right, here we go. We're getting the tallies in now. Ryan there, 14 out of 20. Very respectable. 13. Good. Oh, Strangeland. Strangeland 16. You're not as good as quizzes as you are arcade games, my friend. We have found your chink in the armour. Maybe we'll have to do Quiz and Dragons as the arcade game challenge. Only joking, buddy. Only joking. Slightly better. 7. 6 out of 10. You're happy with that? It's all taking part, Ross, that counts. 14 out of 20. Who got 14 out of 20? Oh, it's gone off my screen, mate. To 10 out of 20, 14 out of 2 out of 10, 13 out of 20, the Game Zone, 14 out of 20, Banana Boy. Again, very good scores here. 17 out of 20, that was good. Who got that one? Ollie Octane. Henny, 7 out of 20. Don't you worry. Henny, you were up at 2:30 this morning, mate. You got an excuse. Don't you worry. Oh, Justin there, 16. That's nice. His wife's a massive movie lover. That's good. 16 out of 20, Dave Bond's music. Good stuff. 13 out of 20 for Peter Connor. 9 out of 20, 91 Spurs. 8 out of 10 for Carl. 17 for North Sea Dad. 6 out... Right, Daniel Paul Adger. We got 8 out of 10. Rachel definitely knew the Back to the Future question. I knew she would. And I can't... Oh, 9 altogether for Tony Tech Pal. Well done, Tony. Good. Some decent scores there again, and no one got full marks, which is nice to see. And what's nice about that, though, it tells me I'm getting the correct, because I like people who achieve, but I don't like them to be too hard that they're impossible, but I don't like them to be too easy. That I like to try and get a nice balance, and I think them scores reflect that it's balanced quite well. Hey, that's just my thoughts. You, the guys that answer them, you know better than I do. Okay, so that concludes that section. Now, it's that time. Time for the taste test. We've got the Dairy Milk Biscoff chocolate, which we're tasting. And if you bought these to taste along with us and comment as you're eating it, put that to one side. And then we've got the Crafty Hen beer. Again, if you've got this to taste along with the live stream, then great stuff. Finish that lost lager. The lager is definitely lost now. To make way for this, because I want to pour it out. We're going to start in on the drink. So if you've got this, get ready to crack it, get ready to pour it, or drink from the bottle if you're uncouth. And we can try it together. Now, this is Old Crafty Hen. Did any of you make a mistake and just go and buy the normal hen? What is it called? What's that one called? Oh, I've got my cap off. Can't remember the name of it. Old speckled hen, innit, or something? Anyway, this describes itself as oak aged strong ale. Strong ale. 6.5%. Oof, oof. We take our legendary 5 times strong ale, aged gently in oak vats for many months, and blend it with old speckled hen to create this masterpiece. A perfectly crafted premium ale bursting with malt toffee and dried fruit notes. I do love the descriptions on a lot of these beers. Malty, hoppy, yeasty flavourings with a tang of honey and vanilla essence. They make it all up, mate. Right, okay. Oh, let me get it near the mic. You can hear it. Don't want to waste any. There we go. There, my friends, is the Old Crafty Hen. When it's in the bottle, it looks a lot. It looks really sort of quite a lighter colour, but it's quite a dark ale, and that doesn't surprise me with the strength of it. Anyway, I'm going to go in on a sniff. What was that word it used? Toffee. I'm getting a hint of something along them lines, and I mean that. I'm not just saying it. Caramelly or something. Maybe I've just read too many beer descriptions. Anyway, chin chin, I'm going in. Right, first taste of that, it was going quite nice. Then when you swallow, you get a bit of an aftertaste on it, and you can now taste the strength on the back of your throat, for sure. Yes. Let's have a quick look at the comments, see if anyone's trying this with me. Oh, Demolition Man, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut situation. Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? Great film. Daniel Paul's already cracked it. Okay, well, what did you think, Dan? Let me know. 0 carb, 0 sugar diet at the moment. Can't join the table. Well, of course you can't, mate. 0 carb, 0 sugar. What can you eat? Is there anything that isn't? What? Fresh air, I suppose. That's a fact, mate. You're punishing yourself, my friend. You're punishing yourself. You ever played Dizzy free games? I drank some beers. I thought Wolverine was crashed down the couch. Yeah, they're 3D printed helmets. I should put it on one day, but that one really creepy. The cats don't like it. I'll put that one on. Oh, Rachel's been on the Prosecco. It's a really nice ale, actually. We have a really good drink suggestion for the next one. Okay. Well, sounds like a plan. Dave Moore's music. Got mine, Caramel Woody. Caramel. I got the hint of caramel, mainly through scent than anything else. But yeah, a little too harsh tasting for me. Yeah, it's quite, you can, that's a seriously good brew. You can taste it after you swallow it for sure. But okay, pour from me, OG, 10 out of 20. Andy Appleyard is taking part that counts. That's 50%, buddy. That ain't bad. Pour from me. Okay, tastes nice. Toffee scent. Better than Old Speckled Hen. And I'm on the ciders. Give me a score out of 10 for the beer. Okay, for that beer, I'm gonna go a 7. A 7. It's one of them. Would I buy it again? Well, you've got to remember, I'm not a nail man, really. I'm more a lager man, but it's a 7. I don't mind drinking the odd beer now, the bitters and stuff. McEwen's Champion down ya. Cool. Don't need many now. I bet you don't. McEwen's has always had a dodgy old name. Right, we're moving on. Chocolate time. Yes, chocolate time. Mrs. OG, if you're watching, would you like to make your way up to try some? Only if you're watching. She's probably watching Lando Norris being interviewed or something following the race. Yeah, anyway. So if you're watching, Mrs. OG, do pop one up. Okay. Dairy milk with Biscoff. Now the thing is, right, with this stuff, this Biscoff, it's everywhere, isn't it? I mean, everywhere you go now, it's Biscoff branded. I saw peanut butter the other day. Biscoff. I nearly said, yeah, I need to change the B for a P. Biscoff peanut butter. I'm sure there was a Biscoff pizza. I made that up. Oh, I'm exaggerating now. All right. Oh, no. Oh, right. It was tough to open. Right. On initial scent smell, I can't smell any Biscoff. But if you look at the back of the bar, oh, the camera is picking it up. You can see it's sort of mottled. That's obviously where the Biscoff is. The bits of Biscoff. The chocolate's melted a bit. It's quite warm in my games room, or in my office, should I say. The games room's a bit cooler. Anyway, Biscoff, dairy milk chocolate. I'm about to say Dairy Lee chocolate. Dairy milk chocolate. Here we go. It's rather pleasant. Now, I find Biscoff is quite a distinct flavour, isn't it? It's quite a strong flavour in itself. And I thought that might have overpowered the chocolate. But you know what? It hasn't. That's a really good combination. And if someone gave me that as a blind taste test and said, guess what's in this, I would never have said Biscoff. But it's pleasant. It's got a nice crunch. It's... yeah, I'll tell you, I'm impressed at that. Oh, yes. Mrs. OG loves chocolate, especially when it's been left in the fridge. That's a bit melty at the moment, but I'll tell you what, I quite like that. I was quite impressed with that. Okay, so the next live stream we do will be 2 products again. Again, a beer related one, and either a savoury snack or a sweet snack. So if any of you guys have suggestions, do drop onto the channel and I'll put a post up, and just drop them in the comments. But ideally, sort of beers and snacks that are available probably more sort of your mainstream places, so we can all get them if we want to join in. You know what I mean? I picked them up in Tesco's. It just made sense for me. Anyway. Old hen's teeth or whatever it is. Is this to you? Super de duper. Right, okay, so what we've got coming up next? We are doing something new. Before we do a little bit of gaming. And the gaming tonight, okay, we've got a choice. There's 2 titles we can choose to play, or if time allows, we can play both. They are GeoGuessr. Or Guesser, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. GeoGuessr, Well, if you've not played it before, I've not played it. I tested it today before the stream. And the thing is, when I do these streams, I actually go on. I spent the afternoon getting this prepped, probably 2 or 3 hours, just sorting bits out, going through bits, and sorting things. It all takes time, this stuff. But anyway, yep. So so it's either GeoGuessr, and I tested that game this afternoon, or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. we've always done Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I'm happy to keep playing it, but it's down to you guys, you know. It's what you want to play, because again, we join in GeoGuessr. People say GeoGuessr is always fun. Yeah, it could be. GeoGuessr is brilliant. Right, okay, looks like GeoGuessr, I'm guessing. But anyway, this next segment is the retro news segment, and what it is, sort of news that's dropped in the last sort of 3-4 weeks. We're going to be covering some of it, and just a general discussion. I've got some videos to show and stuff like that. And we'll go with that, I think. And yeah. Now, I've got some interesting stuff that's been going on. Excuse me. Right, okay. That's the one I want. Pause that. Right, let's get the video up and running for you good people. So there we go. That's the A1200. Now, this has been rumoured for a long time. And it's now coming out. They're doing pre-orders and stuff like that. I'll be absolutely honest. This is over to you guys. And sorry about the sound levels. I dropped them. I saw the meter there. So my bad. As I said though, right at the top of this stream, I'm a bit rusty, folks. I've not done a stream for a while. So we're expecting these little troubles. And I am drinking crafty hen's teeth. So, you know, old cat's hoof and stuff. So anyway, back to that, the A1200. It's going to be full-sized. It's going to have a working keyboard. I'll be absolutely honest. I loved the A500 Mini when they brought that out, the Amiga. And the A1200, I'm not that knowledgeable about. I'll be absolutely honest, because I sort of went from the Amiga onto the consoles. And then I was more a console player. So then I sort of gave up a bit on computers. Got involved in a bit of PC gaming, but the Amiga, after the A500, moved on from it. So what are we thinking? What are your thoughts on the 1200? To be honest, to have a full-size working keyboard and that, there'll be a lot of fanboys out there that'll be raving about it. And I looked at the price earlier. It's rumoured to be about £149, 150 quid. Now, let's be honest, I personally don't think that's a bad price at all. At the time, I'll probably do a video when it drops, how to get games loaded onto it and stuff like that, like I did for the Amiga A500 drop and the Spectrum. I did videos on sort of tutorials on how to get video game ROMs, where to find them and how to install them on their machines, because they come pre-installed with maybe 20, 30, 40 games, and them games usually are half decent, you know, but we've all got our personal faves, haven't we? So you want to dip in and get the games that you want for that system that really sort of gets the memories going, so to speak. But for the 1200, I'm in two minds. I'm really not sure. I don't know if I'm going to go in for it or not. Because like I say, the A500 for me is just magical. I think it's a great bit of kit, and it still is. So I'm not sure. What are your thoughts? Let's have a look at some comments there. It's like a mini console, but full-sized. Exactly that, my friend. Must buy that next year. Tony Tech Power is going in for it. Yep, definitely want one. Dan Paul Hairdressing, good stuff. So the difference between the 500 and the 1200, obviously more power and stuff like that. But were the games vastly different? If you know, let me know. Pre-order tomorrow. I'll be in the queue. Oh, okay. I've seen this and can't wait to pick it up. Have you seen there will be a new Magnavox Odyssey? Looks good. I've original Amiga 500, which is all I need. So we'd pass on this. Yeah, great, Seb. Thank you. So will I see a vast difference with the A500 to the 1200? So I'd say the 1200 didn't pass me by. I was just more a console player at that time. Maybe Christmas next year. Maybe so, Ryan. Treat yourself, buddy. Treat yourself. Remember buying my A500 with my pay. My first job in 1990 was 17. Show my age. I think it was £399 if I remember. And what a great investment that was, my friend. Just emulate it. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, not sure. Not part of my memories. I've got the 500. I've got a chipset, so the graphics were improved. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I have a pre-order in place for the Intellivision Sprint that's out at Christmas. Right. What a great bit of timing there from Daz Effect Gaming. I tell you what, I like your timing, sir. The A500 Mini will play the game still. The only game it won't play is Settlers 2 that's coming out for it. Okay. So, as Daz Effect Gaming has just touched on there, again, another YouTuber, go check his channel out. We're looking at the Intellivision now. Now, this, again, is just a short bit of a thing, but it's another retro system that's been released. So, yeah. There were Atari fans. and in television fans. It was neighbour versus neighbour. Voiceover's free, by the way. Arcade games versus sports games. Joystick versus disc controller. Until finally we brought the rivalry to an end. The end. By becoming friends. Intellivision Sprint, brought to you by Atari. All the details you remember. HDMI, which is obviously really convenient for modern TVs. Wireless controllers. 45 built-in games. Boulder Dash there. I had that on the C64 Boulder Dash. Good little game. Astra Mash. Shark. And a nice little wheel design. We've come to see that quite regular now. It looks pretty normal. New overlays for every game, yeah, because in television had these overlays that would come slot into the controller, we just saw there. Okay. In television Sprint, on your mark, get set, play. Now, I don't think my voice is for movie trailers just yet, mate. I'll have to have a few more beers, maybe. Anyway, that intrigues me. Simply because I remember the Atari VCS, or 2600 if you prefer, growing up, and a neighbour of ours had one, and him and his brother didn't use it, so they literally not give it to us, but they said, there you go, just have a play. So we did, and we had Freeway, Space Invaders, well they had, and then, yeah. So I knew the Atari very well. I've never ever played on television. I remember seeing them in shops and stuff, and they were always alongside the VCS. But that intrigues me, and I think it's coming out Christmas week, and it's going to be £99, I believe. So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, oh, do I, don't I? But the one thing that really impressed me about that, and it's such a simple design, and if you in the video, I'll take it back just a little bit, just to show you what really impressed me. Honestly, I'm so easily pleased. And it was obviously the HDMI is good for modern TVs, but it was that there. Oh no, I've missed it. It was that there. The controller design, where it slots into the top of the unit, and it's got a tiny little, there you go, little USB-C slot. So you just slot it in, which is great because it stores the controllers on the unit so you don't lose them, and it's charging them when you're not using them, rather than having to plug cables in and everything else. Something like that is such a simple design, but you know what, I'm like, wow. To me that was just like, yeah, that's brilliant. And again, them controllers look weird. I don't think they're going to function particularly great for gaming, but hey, you don't know, do you? I've never played one, so interesting. What are your thoughts on the Intellivision versus the Atari 2600? What are your memories? Did you play an Intellivision, and are you going in for that? Like I say, £99. Yeah. I might go in for that. I might go in for that. I really might, yeah. Not so much might, I should go in for it, really. Yeah. But anyway, Intellivision Sprint, on your mark, get set, and play. Let's see what your thoughts are on that. It comes with the overlays, right? Side load on the 1200. I would imagine you would be able to side load, yeah. And I could imagine as well you'll be able to do the same with this. There'll be a hack if you can't. There's someone will sort it. Yeah, this is more like it. It comes with the overlays. I've no nostalgia for the games, but it's a console that interests me. Yeah, I'm with you, Seb. I don't know why, but it's just something truly unique. And the design, but then I'm saying the simple things really did sell it to me. I was lucky I had both the VCS and Intellivision growing up. They were both great. Oh, okay, Daz, fair, cool. I would only get that if there's an original Atari controller that comes with it. Sorry, yesterday, I regret not buying it. Oh, right. There's a movie called In a World. It's all about people with an illustrator voice. I think it's actually, yeah, maybe there's scope for me yet on that front. I doubt it very much, but hey, Lock and Chase was a great game. It's a shame the Intellivision Sprint won't take OG carts like the Atari 2600 Plus, but you can load ROMs onto it. Yeah, I've the SNES Mini Classic. The mini consoles and everything are just all brilliant, and I think as well this next video is slightly longer, touches on it, but again we'll be chatting over it while I've finished my old hen's teeth hoofs drink.
Hello, my name is David. I'm
Hello, David.
About retro gaming, and I've been collecting consoles and computers for over 30 years. About 10 years ago, a new trend appeared, mini consoles. NES Mini, Super NES
We're all
Mini,
aware of these, aren't we?
PlayStation, Commodore 64, Amiga or Atari 400, and even mini arcade cabinets like the Astro City or the Egret 2. But my collection was missing an iconic machine born in 1982 with an unforgettable design, the Vectrex. Invented by Jay Smith, the creator of the first cartridge-based handheld console
I've
with a
seen
microvision,
in shops back in the day. I've never played on one. Never played one.
Vectrex reinvented arcade gaming at home.
They look really good. I think really good.
Brilliant idea, a vector display capable of showing graphics with remarkable precision and unmatched smoothness for its time. With its vertical screen taken from a Samsung oscilloscope, its controllers stored into the base, and its futuristic look, the Vectrex was way ahead of its time. Released in the midst of the video game crash in 1983, it was too expensive and its game library too limited. After barely 18 months, production was halted. And yet more than 40 years later, these games are still incredibly fun to play. Even better, a community of enthusiasts has never stopped creating new games, and there are hundreds of them, some of which are true masterpieces of vector gaming. After buying every possible mini console, I thought to myself, I'm missing the Vectrex Mini. That's when the project really began. Thanks to my meeting with Julian from Neo Retro and Eric, a genius tinkerer, the dream finally became reality.
Eric had already created
the first Vectrex Mini for his YouTube channel,
do with computer systems,
together we worked on a model for the general public. For more than 3 years, we searched for the right answers. What size? What screen? What processor? What game? And last August,
he's mentioned the size, and this is what I'm going to come to.
For the first time at Gamescom in Germany. And it was a magical moment. Visitors, both young and old, took turns playing on the Mini, but also on the original 1982 Vectrex. Since then, we went to England, to Blackpool for the Play Expo, where we discovered the amazing UV overlays created by Lawrence and Jim. And in the United States, at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, we were invited to the Intellivision booth.
Well, it's certainly,
thanks again to them for their warm welcome.
Doing the hype around
Each
it,
time,
aren't
the public's reaction was very enthusiastic and truly encouraging. And today, after all these encounters and years of preparation, the Vectrex Mini is ready to enter the world. Look at it, isn't it cute? It's half the size of the original, equipped with a 5-inch OLED screen, perfect for displaying the sharpness of vector graphics. Thanks to the built-in emulator, you'll be able to adjust the image, the thickness of the lines, and the glow effect to recapture the magic of the original CRT screen. The console will include 12 classic games. We're still working on the final list, but you'll be the first to know. And of course, it's impossible to imagine a Vectrex without those famous colourful overlays. We've recreated them exactly for the Mini.
Overlays again.
Optimal transparency.
Television
and with
overlays.
An opaque white layer,
Vectrex
just like the
overlays.
originals. Want more games? No problem. Just insert a micro SD card to add your own saves. If a title works on the original Vectrex, it will work on the Mini. Another detail, a video output to connect it to a larger screen. A DB9 port for the original controllers and a USB port for wired gamepads. And of course, a Bluetooth controller included that fits comfortably in your hand. And to go beyond just a game console, a little bonus feature. Connect it to Wi-Fi, enter your city, and your Vectrex Mini becomes a connected clock with real-time weather updates. That's why we're on Kickstarter. For this project to become a reality, we need your support. That's the principle of crowdfunding, turning a passionate idea into a real product. For that, we've prepared plenty of rewards for you. The Vectrex Mini, of course, but also a numbered collector's white edition. A book about the history of the Vectrex, written by a true retro gaming historian, Douglas Alvis. But also plenty of t-shirts, including one with Spike and Molly. By supporting this project,
I have too many t-shirts. Mrs. OG's always telling me off. Not another t-shirt.
Thanks to all of you, we can bring Vectrex back to life and give this legendary console both a legacy and a future. Thank you in advance for your support, and see you very soon for new Vector adventures.
Okay, so the Vectrex Mini there, this is the last sort of article in, no, there's one more article after this we're covering. So what do we think of that? I'll be honest, when he said a 5-inch OLED screen, straight away my interest sort of dropped. Simply because I'm sort of working out, because with screens you measure corner to corner, don't you? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure screen size is measured corner to corner, and I'm thinking 5 inches, that's going to be... I mean, if it's men doing it, it'd be, oh yeah, it was this big. But in reality, it's 5 inches. It's probably going to be, what, about that? And I'm like, it looks great, and I love the concept and everything behind it, because I've never played Vectrex, you know. I remember seeing it back in the day. Again, it was in the local toy shop. They had the VCS set up in television, and they had one of them set up as well. And it looked amazing, because as I say, it was just all that special, you know, vector graphics. And, you know, being a big Star Wars Atari fan, I love the vector graphics and stuff, but I don't know, is that screen too small? I like what they've done though with turning it into sort of the side alarm clock thing. It'd be interesting to see what the price on that is going to be. I think, don't quote me though, I'm guesstimating, I'm sure I've heard this somewhere. I think it's to be about £100. Which isn't too bad, I suppose. But it does appear, my only concern is that screen does appear to be very, very mini indeed. Let's have your thoughts on that, please. Anyone got any ideas on that? Okay, let's have a look. I want an OG Vectrex, but they are so expensive. Settle for the mini. I used to play it a lot in the local. Yeah, you did. All right, cool. Same. 5-inch screen. No way I'm playing that. That's Don's Switch Lite. Okay. Yeah, it's the 5-inch screen. What's the size of the screen on the standard Switch? I've not got Switch 2. But standard Switch, yeah, I'll just turn itself on with this cradle. That's bigger than 5 inches, isn't it? Yeah, that's well much bigger. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I think that's my only sort of concern, shall we say, is the size of the screen on that. I'd about to say at 3 inches, at 5 inches. Oh my God, it'd be like a bloody Game & Watch, wouldn't it? But to be absolutely, it appears to be very mini. I do agree, Mark. But you know what? I think it's one of the things, when you see it in the flesh, it might just sell it to us. I don't know. I am tempted, though. I have to admit, I am tempted. My interest in the full Amiga 1200, we've just discussed that, Fizz Wizard. You just missed it. We were talking about it, and I've got the A500, and I love that to bits. I think it's great. But is it going to be, am I going to use it as much over the A500, because that does all the gaming I want from the Amiga and stuff, you know. So got to go now. Great show. No problem, Banana Boy. See you later, buddy. Have a good evening. Henny McCluck, you've been a member for 5 months now. That's worth celebrating. Cheers, Henny. Appreciate that. This hen's tooth actually is very apt for you, isn't it? Because I know you like your well, not chickens. I'm sure you've got some hens as well, being Henny. Yeah. Anyway, how are the chicks? Yeah, it just popped up there. You've been a member for 9 months. So, thank you for that. Not for me, Rob. I'd rather invest in a Switch 2. The standard Nintendo Switch 6.2-inch LCD screen. 5-inch screen's too small, yeah. But I suppose I'm looking at that Nintendo Switch there, the original, and if that's 6.2-inch, a 5-inch, well, that's not a huge takeoff. It could work, it could work. And if it's a ton, do you know what, I might go for it, I might. I do enjoy my vector gaming. And then finally, in retro news, is this. The Evercade. We all know the Evercade. This was these units they're selling, and they do handheld system and stuff like that. But we're not really here to discuss sort of the Evercade as a system, but more about the game releases. I'm getting it in the show, you know, bobbing me. Rastan Saga there, Battletoads, and showed a bit of original Space Invaders. Okay, that is the Evercade. Now, I know some of you guys go in for the Evercade and stuff, and collect for it, the various systems. Now, I do know in the last month, in November, they put out 3 new game carts. Only one of them really sort of appealed to me. And was it the Rare release? Rare? But it touched on all the original sort of Ultimate Play the Games on the ZX Spectrum on that. and I quite liked it because it was Attic Attack, Underworld, Sabretooth, all of them guys. You know what I mean? They were just absolutely amazing games. And I just thought, well, little handheld, that would work really, really nicely. I've not gone in for Evercade. I'm seeing quite a few Evercade carts now appearing in CEXs when I visit them. So, just out of interest, are you a collector of the Evercade? What do you think of it? Are you enjoying the releases and stuff? And are you one of these guys, as soon as they release anything, you're all over it, like, you know? Because it's my understanding, like I say, I didn't know a lot about it, but someone explained to me that a lot of the carts, they only run for so long as the license lasts, and then it becomes collectible because they no longer produce them and stuff. Which makes perfect sense. It also makes it rather collectible, doesn't it? So your thoughts on the Evercade? Yeah, I'll be interested to know. I'm not sure whether to go in on it or not. Anyway, let's catch up on the comments before we get some gaming under our belt. And we're going to go in on GeoGuessr, I think, because it sounds like the ultimate choice. And we've got Millionaire as well. We can do both, but hey, let me know. Which one should we do first? Right, okay, I want this as well. The thing is, that's a fit. You're like me. You want them all. But I think it's about space as well, isn't it? We're running out of space, people. They put the Switch 2 is a nice pickup. Deals on old games and indie games on eShop is a brilliant system. Yeah, I think with Nintendo, can we see a life with that in terms of physical carts, or do you think a year from now Nintendo will no longer be producing physical carts? What are your thoughts? Drop in the comments. Let's dance 91 Spurs. Oh yes, let's have a boogie, son. We need Sega to get on board with the carts. There'd be so many classics. Actually, Fizz Wizard, that's a bloody good point. Imagine if Sega started jumping on with the Evercade. Yeah. Have a VS and the EXP, so want the Bubble Bobber Alpha cab. That cab looks alright, but it looks too, again, it's a size thing, isn't it? Maybe it's because we're getting a little bit older and our eyesight ain't as good as it used to be. Size matters, you know. Size matters. Evercade versus in handhelds. I want the Alpha soon. Me, I might hand over cash for a reasonably priced ColecoVision handheld. Oh, okay. Good afternoon, mate. Afternoon, Holly Green. I hope you're well. I bought the Street Fighter Alpha cab last week. Box from CX was the only one in stock. Ah, well done on getting that. The Evercade is a great idea. We have emulation, so I can play them on my phone and PC and stuff. Yeah, I think emulation is the but I think it's the collectability that's maybe going to give it some hope, you know. I could have had all these games if I would have won tonight's competition. Oh, mate. There's always next time, GD Juice. Don't worry, mate. There'll be more. Have all the carts up until the last few, which I need to pick up soon. Yeah, I like it. I like the collecting aspect. It's the collecting aspect that appeals to me, Seb, to be honest. I'm not bold to get my hands on that handheld. I can imagine it being pulled by... But again, some of them handhelds, you're seeing on like AliExpress and stuff like that, you know. And when I do videos reviewing sort of the products like that, the amount of comments I get, oh yeah, but they're Chinese, they're just spying on you, they're putting spyware on your computer, they're doing this, these are systems doing that. Look, at the end of the day, if the Chinese want to spy on me, they'll be rather bored, wouldn't they? They go, look, he's drinking a beer again, or, oh God, what's he doing now? He's going down another charity shop. Or... So for me, I've got no fear of Chinese people watching my computer. Feel free, have a watch. Watch now, you know, I don't mind. It's so I don't know. I do believe a lot of it is just to make this. I don't know. There's a whole conspiracy theory behind it. I'm not getting into it. But there are them systems on there, AliExpress and stuff, that are little handhelds, and they're like, some of them are 40-50 quid, and they are just full of games. Honestly, they are absolute bargains. Yeah. I'm a collector of Evercade. Loads of good games, good value for money. Yep. So, yeah, I like the collectability, I think. Hi, Duffy. What's up for Evercade? I sold mine with full cartridge. I didn't really use it in the end. Yeah, and I think that's the problem with things like this. We generally put away. I think the advert I showed shows them all sort of sat around a TV. Oh, great games night and all that. But let's be honest, is it really going to be used to that level? Nice display piece for the OG room. Yeah, it could be. Nintendo will keep doing carts for first party, but we keep key cards now, so third parties will be digital. That's my opinion. Yeah, I think eventually physical media is just going to phase out, and it's a shame, but it's life, mate. We can't stop it. I got a Street Fighter Evercade Alpha Cab, just ordered Neo Geo carts. Nice one. Can't go wrong with a bit of Neo Geo. Stop showing down all these new consoles. We're supposed to be saving up to get married. Rachel. He'll save. He'll do a bit of overtime, love, in that salon. He'll get plenty of money in. Don't you worry. Yep, feel free to watch. Good man. Going to have to leave, OG. Anyway, Justin, good to see you, buddy. I hope you're well. The fur babies are good. Leia and Luna, yeah, they're rocking and rolling as always. And thanks for tuning in, my friend from Texas. Oh yes, slightly warmer there than it is here, I'm sure. Right, game time, folks. Game time. Right, I've got to do a bit of skullduggery now. I'm moving you over. As you can see, the angles are changed because I'm sort of looking at the screen there. I'm now seeing you there, but I've got to look at this screen to get the game up because we want to play some GeoGuessr. I did 2 test games. I think I played 3 test games, and I have to say it's bloody good fun. And what I liked about it, I thought it's going to work well on the stream because people can join in, you know. And I've set the latency to as low as possible, so the messages coming through can be as quick as possible, if that makes sense. Right, okay, so anyway, let's talk more play. GeoGuessr, we're going in on the Steam version. Let's change it up here on the screen. Okay, oh, and look at that, it's worked straight off. But I've got an issue. Because on this monitor that I'm looking at you at now, this is where I've got the game, so I can see the game here. Now, I'm going to be hyper-focused on whizzing around the map, trying to get the clues. So your comments are on this monitor here that I'm looking at. So when you see me looking away, I'm trying to catch up on comments so I can get your hints and tips. We need help on this, okay? Now, for those that haven't played this before, like I hadn't earlier, it's really quick. It's really easy to get into. We're just going to quick play, and it basically puts us against someone in the world online, and it will show you, it's like Google Maps, and it will show you a place, and we can run around and explore the place. And by exploring it, it will give you like little hints. We can look at street signs, we can look at like you know, the climate, the plants, the building types and things like that. And obviously a lot of signs are very useful to look at. And we've got to then go on the world map and pinpoint where we think it is. Okay, sounds easy, and it is easy. It's just a really good fun game. So we're going to go quick play versus soldiers. Let's just check my audio levels. Okay, so that's just my mic coming through there. I can turn my mic up a little bit. 1 2 1 2 in a house to be. My name is MC Rob Duffy. Hey, boom boom. Turn me down a bit. And there's no real audio game for the audio, I don't think, anyway. So anyway, we're going to go straight on in. As you can see, that I've played 3 games. I think I had 2 wins. Yeah, 2 wins and a loss. So you good people at home are going to help me change that, aren't you? Here we go. It's finding us an opponent. And it's found us Druez, a 328 from Spain. Right, okay. So where in the world do we think this is, folks? A bit of graffiti up there on the train. The graffiti seems to be in English. The train looks... I'm guessing France. I'm guessing France. Don't ask me why. I'm thinking France. They're driving on the right-hand side of the road. What are them shops over there? Drop in the comments, please. Where are you thinking? I'm thinking France. If we can get our guess in before them, it helps us. Let's zoom in over there a bit. What are we thinking? Span? Tres? On land? Oh no, sad only we no. Right, okay, so what we're thinking, Trezor? Or is it Spain? Oh, we've got 15 seconds to guess. What are we going for? Sweden. Someone says Sweden. Right, okay. Let's go in on the map. Where's Sweden? Netherlands. Let's just go here. Guess. Right, so they've guessed all the way out. What? They pinpointed the actual place. How did they get that bloody close? Bad start, folks, bad start. Where are we thinking? Right, country. Look at the lanes. Right, they drive on the right-hand side of the road. What's that sign over there? Oh, I missed it. Oh, idiot. Quick, zoom in on that. Novia, Luke, Little Rock, Skoda.si. Which country is .si? I went early. Come on, country, guess. SI. .si. What country is it? .si. Oh, South Africa, is it? Telefocan and Najin. Is that Spanish? Portugal? Spain? Singapore? People think, no, oh, it's things, political messages, they've guessed it. I bet they're bloody spot on as well. What are we going for? Gustavo back, we've got 10 seconds, 8 seconds. Slovenia. Right, okay, quick, where's Slovenia? I'm just going to go here because I can't see it. Guess, I have to get it in quick. Oh, we're having our backsides handed to us. Oh. Right, this isn't good, this game. Right, we're in the middle of nowhere. There's wheelie bins. There's like, the houses are not like houses we get here in this country. I'm guessing France. It's looking French, but it's a bit too built up to be France, isn't it? Belgium, maybe? France, Belgium. Oh, what's that sign there? Look. Untalanakatu or Antolokataten. You can taken. Oh, this could be anywhere, mate. Anywhere, Eastern Europe, maybe. Right, I'm coming to look at your comments. Hopefully, what? Austria sounds good to me. Austria, I've got to find Austria. I'm going in the centre because obviously it's a good guess as any. They've gone Norway. Oh, actually, the answer was Finland. But again, because they were nearer than we were, they get the points. We've only got 664 miles left on the clock. Oh my God, this doesn't look like a holiday destination, does it? Oh dear. Yeah, if I took Mrs. OG here, I don't think she'd be too impressed. Actually, do you know what? That looks a bit sort of like Krakow. They've already put an answer in. Oh, let's just go Poland. Let's go Poland because, oh mate, I'm well out. Where's Poland? Poland. Let's go Poland as a guess. I'll be honest, the test games I played earlier, these people weren't this fast. They whopped our backside. They handed it to us. But hey, don't matter, does it? We were warming up. It was our warm-up match, so that don't count, folks. We'll have another game. And then we'll get some Millionaire going in a bit as well. Oh dear, we lost. Right, we're going again on a solo. We've got to get a win now, folks. Come on. I think that they just... Oh, we've got some from the US now. Right, okay. I'm guessing Portugal, Turkey. This is Middle East. Got to be Middle East. Quarter Prayer Tower there. So it's a Muslim state, I'm guessing. Toyota. Fast food there. Planet Sandwich. Kremama Salim. Could this be Egypt? Oh mate, this is tough, isn't it? What's down here? See if we can see anything help us. Oh, mate, it's the Middle East. It's somewhere Middle East. Could even be a part of Turkey, couldn't it? Remote Turkey and stuff. Tunisia, Syria. 2 people have said Syria now, so we're going in on a guess, and we're going to go straight in on Syria. Where is Syria? Syria. Oh, that's the Middle East. Where? Mate, my geography's let me down. I never did like my geography teacher. He's a bit of a plonker. I can't find Syria. Wait. There. Sorry, my bad. He got in first. Right, okay. Let's see who's right. Ah, he's gone. We were closer. We get the points. Ka-ching. Well done, guys. Well done. 2 of you said Syria. How do you know that? Bloody hell, you're good. Right, okay, here we go. St Mungo's Academy. St Mungo's. I'm thinking... St Mungo's. This is the UK. It's got to be the UK, isn't it? Now, obviously, the closer we can get to where? Crown Point Studios. Crownpointstudios.co.uk. So it's definitely UK. Right, okay. Crown Point Studios. Anybody know? Glasgow, England. Yep, I think it's England. Someone said Glasgow, though. How accurate are you? Quickly, let me know in the comments. Not seeing much else. We got .co.uk, so I'm guessing. What's that there? RH Morton. Oh, what's the area code? 0141. Sounds good. RH Morton. Doesn't tell you where it is. RH Morton. 0141 area code. Anyone know? Someone's saying Glasgow. Someone's saying Manchester. Ah, Tenants. That's Tenants. I'm going in for... Let's go in for Glasgow because there's a tenant sign on the pub. Oh, where's bloody Glasgow? Oh, there. Guess. Where's he gone? Oh, he's gone all that way down. We whopped him. Look. Yes. We were so close. Well done. Oh, wow. Good few of you said Glasgow. We were quick there. Well, you were quick. Right, okay. That flag there. What's that flag? There you go. IEB. Looks like Reserva Motos. Lunes, Viernes. Is it Spanish? That's not Spanish flag, is it? It's up this street. It looks like a typical sort of Spanish street, doesn't it? What's that? Giovanni Pelliceras, Ukraine, Colombia. Okay, Ukraine. I'd favour Ukraine over Colombia. They drive on the right. Okay, where are we going for? Come on, guys. He's put his guess in. We've got to go for it. Germany, Croatia. I'll tell you what. We're going to go for Eastern Europe somewhere. Let's go. Croat. Where's Croatia? Croatia. I'm just have to go there quick. I couldn't see it in time. It's alright till he puts a guess in, then you're stuck. That was Spain. It was Spain. He was well out. We won. We beat them. Thank you, guys. We did well on that. Let's do it again. Right. Whew. Play. Who we got this time? Natan W from Poland. Right, this is China. This is somewhere in China or that sort of region. Oh mate, China's a big old country, so the closer we can get the better. So let's try and find somewhere that might give us a bit of a region. I'm guessing this is China. Something over there. Hair by Daniel Paul Hairdressing. I didn't know you had a branch out there, mate. Blimey, you have been expanding. Hey. Right. He's not put a guess in yet, or they put a guess in. Right, we're going to go China because I don't think we've got much choice. Beijing, Korea. Someone said Korea. South Korea. Right, okay. I need to swear. Korea. Where's Korea? Singapore. Oh no, I think we missed. Sorry, I had to go mad. It was South Korea. You were spot on. Sorry, it's reading between the two monitors. Oh dear. And of course there's a slight delay as well between you seeing it and me showing it. I'm guessing Eastern Europe. Poland, Czech, somewhere like that. What are we thinking? Want a bit of signage somewhere. What's that sign over there? What's gone past it? Idiot. Wow Days. What's that? Okay. Top Fashion, Al Park, the Slasky, the Zahali, SK. Bratislava. What we got? Worldwide, mate. Worldwide. Anyway, Bratislava. Where's Bratislava? Come on, someone will know. Slovakia. Thank you. Right, they haven't put a guess in yet, so we're on top. We've got time to find Slovakia. Where's Slovakia? Is it around by Greece? Is it off the coast there? Bulgaria. We ain't talking uncle. I'm going to go just there because I can't find it at the moment. But they've only bloody pinpointed it. Look. They are from Poland though, so yeah, maybe they know that region. We'll give them that one. Defeat, mate. We did really bad that time. Czechoslovakia, Slovakia, yep, worldwide, mate. Okay. OGDuffy, is there a Saturday video coming up from yesterday? A Saturday video. I think I dropped a shorts video on Saturday. Maybe you refer to that. I don't know. Right, okay. But no, I drop videos twice a week, buddy. As we probably already know. Tuesday's the... we're playing someone from France. Come on, let's beat the French. Right, okay. Let me have your guesses. There's a canal, bit of water there. Here we go. There's a signage. Pedro Rufisi. Pedro, well, I'm thinking Spain or Portugal. It means weekend vlog. Yeah, the weekend vlog's drop on a Tuesday, bud. Right. So I'm guessing Spain or Portugal. Are we in agreement? And if so, what we're going for? Pedro. They've made their guess. Right. Okay. Well. Right. Let's go in. I'm going in for. Go on the edge of Portugal. We got to get our guess in. Oh, we were closer than them. It was Portugal. Get in. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Spain. But hey, they're neighbours, so we were on the right lines. Right, okay, looks a bit desolate there. Nice Range Rover, no? Look. Anyway, we digress. What's that sign? What's that sign? Something about construction site. Yeah, these are new builds. Yeah, that doesn't help us. That does not help us at all. We're up this street. Looks a bit ropey around here, doesn't it? Oh, is it like a tuk-tuk? Okay, he's delivering melons. Look like melons. Does that help? Melons? Bit of wasteland there. Oh my god, what's this sign here? What language is that sign? Right, okay, I'm going to go Thailand. Thailand. Or somewhere down that way. Let's just go Indonesia. Put our guess in. He's gone Taiwan. Ah, we were both. Yeah, we were slightly nearer than they were, so that's good. We're winning. We're winning again, folks. Right, okay. Look at the sluts against genocide. Now that's obviously English. What's that sign there? Pipnau. Pipnau. Ninende. Oh, it's quite a. I'm guessing Spain again. Looking at these streets. Bit of a market going on there, market theme. Plenty of grapes. They're Gilbert grapes there going on. What's eating Gilbert grape? We'll not go down that market street. Let's try down here. It's a bit quieter. Plenty of graffiti. They've made a guess. So should we go to Europa? So it's definitely Europe somewhere. Ukraine. Someone's saying Ukraine. Okay, got a quick Rob, get in there. I'm going to have to be quick here. 4 seconds. Oh no. Right, okay. I'm just going to go there because I've got to get in quick. Well, we weren't far off that. We were slightly nearer than they were, so we've done ourselves a favour. It's actually Greece. Greece that time. Yeah, plenty of graffiti there, wasn't there? Right, okay, here we go. Next one. Right. Right, I tell you. To l'appelle mère patrie and l'appelle. It's France, isn't it? Let's go Paris. Should we go Paris, France? Let's go Paris, because it looks like a capital, doesn't it? Let's just go Paris. Sorry, I just threw it out there. I didn't even look at the comments that time. Sorry. I'm sorry. They went Lyon. Look how close we were. We were literally right on. Boom. They're still in the game, though. They're still in the game. Right, okay. I was right to go Paris. Oh, my God. Right, okay. NZ. What a beautiful view. Look at that. Right, okay. It's a hot climate for sure. What's this sign here? Cape Town. Cape Town. South Africa, isn't it? Cape Town. So we're going to go South Africa. Where's Cape Town? Where's Cape Town? Cape Town. Where is it? Oh, I don't know. Let's just go there. Let's put some pressure on them. Somerset West, Cape Town International Airport. I can't see where Cape Town is. That's a shame. He's struggling. They're struggling. They went for Australia. Look how close we were again. Yes. And another win, folks. We've done very well with that one. Okay, we're going to switch it up. We're going to play a bit of Millionaire, and then we're going to round things off. So if you've got any questions or comments or bits you'd like to say, just drop them in the comments there, and we'll go from there. Okay. That was pretty good. I quite enjoyed that. I think Millionaire is going to be fun. We always like our bit of Millionaire, don't we? We always love a bit of Millionaire on here. Right, okay. Just exiting that game. And then I'll be booting up on Millionaire. Because who wants to be a millionaire? I do. And I'm sure most of you do too. Wouldn't it be nice, say? Something me and Mrs. OG often speak about. We say, what would you do if we won the lottery? Oof. Don't bear thinking about, does it? Okay, right. Let's get this up and running for us. I'm sure I could just hear a meow outside my door. Sounded like a Luna meow. I mean, Luna the cat's still about, you know. Just give me a second. Let me get this booted up, and then I will answer any. We'll go through the comments then, yeah. Because it'd be rude not to. We don't want that one now. I want. Can't see it. Give me a second. Let's reboot it. So, what is the week got planned for you guys? Cinema trip planned? Anything like that? Because it's always good to have something planned, you know what I mean? I always say that. If you can plan something for your week ahead, do so. Because, mate, display capture. That's the one I want. Add that. Do that. And we are looking good. Now let's change the size of my screen so I can see you guys and the chat. There we go. Happy days. Make that a bit smaller. Sorry for doing all this on the fly, but as I said, I am rusty. I am rusty. We ain't talking Rusty Lee. Who remembers her? Anyway, guys, right, okay, let's catch up on the comments. Let's catch up on the comments. Right, do you know what? I might be able to switch these over now so I can look direct at you guys what's playing there. Oh, I've got the wrong thing up there for you, haven't I? Let's put that in place. Change that. We don't want automatic. We want to find it, and I want to... Is it that one? No. Bear with, bear with. I'm nearly there, he says. There we go, that's better. Right, I could hear Luna's trying to get in the room. Excuse me, I'm going to have to let Luna in, ain't I? Hello, you. Alright? Now, the stream could go all very wrong now, because quite often Luna jumps up here when I'm working or whatever. So, yeah, she's good like that. Here, Luna. Hello. Yeah, good girl. Right, okay, so we've got this on Millionaire. Let me sort out my proper screen for this. There we go, hit that. Right, catch up on the comments, folks. On the comments. Right, okay, let's have a look. Oh, Crafty Hen, hydration. Yeah, you're sorry, mate. Oh, I'm lagging here, and I've got a couple of Stellas to go. Love a bit of Millionaire. Yep, love your fur boats. I love them too. I tell you what, they're such good company. They're talking about you, Luna. Yes, they are. Right, week off. You got a week off, Strangeland. I'm so glad we haven't got an arcade event going on over on the Discord, because my God, we'd all be in trouble now. I tell you, that boy knows an arcade game or 7. Right, still after a few DS for the collection. Good stuff. Can't beat a Sunday night quiz session. No, you can't, mate. I agree. We definitely need to catch up on some filming. Got some Christmas content coming up. Great stuff. Daniel Paul Hairdressing. Go check out their channel. They do vlogs and quizzes and stuff as well. He knows his jaws, that boy. And she knows her Back to the Future. Hi, OG. You're going to get Switch 2? Not yet, mate. Not yet. But again, I wasn't, when the Switch first dropped, I wasn't racing to get that either. Right, so, who wants to be a millionaire? I most certainly do. Let's just check the sound levels there. I might drop that one slightly. How's that for you? Let me know, guys. Are you hearing the game music with my voice and everything else? Press any button. Right, we're going to play, because it'd be rude not to. Now, with this, we can choose our... we're going to go solo, and we're going to go normal level, because we're not doing it easy tonight. And we can choose the subjects. Now, we've got all of them subjects selected, or we can just delve down into an individual subject. Personally, I'm quite happy to keep it open and do all of them, you know. But hey, let me know your thoughts whilst I get a beer to stay hydrated. Oh yes, I'll mix that with a bit of the remnants from Old Tooth, Peghead, whatever it is, and we will go from there. I lifted the can just to get a bit of ASMR action for you. Right, cheers, chin chin. So, Cole Davis got the Xbox Crystal. I've got an Xbox Crystal as well in that cupboard behind me. Right, okay, we're going in. Oh gee, move your screen up. Okay, I will do, people. I will do. Let's make it bigger. How's that, mate? How's that for you? That better? That works. We can work with that. We can work with that. Right, let's get this game on the road. My brother's cat has a similar habitat. Jump up without notice and change everything. Yeah, they do. Right, okay. Didn't know you were streaming till now. Hello, Huddison. You missed out earlier because we were talking about flight simulators. And this guy and this video watching, do you know how he referred to people who play flight simulators? He referred to them as train spotters. I did make comment to the good people here. They were vouched for me. I said, Huddison will not be impressed. I said, he's got him well wrong, that man. I did. I corrected him. He'll tell you. Anyway, how are you, buddy? Hope you're well. Right, okay. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, it's true, Huddison. People will vouch for me. If you were on earlier and that bloke making that comment, that GamesMaster about flight sim people being train spotters, correct, tell him I defended him. Anyway, we're going to play a bit of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire now. We've just gone straight in on whatever his name was. Hey, we're not bothered, are we? Right, you guys can help me greatly, but listen, we're playing this just for fun. Don't be Googling the answers. Just don't be that person. Let's just play it for a bit of fun. It don't matter if we lose, you know, as long as we come away with something. A good evening or something like that. That's what it's about. That's all it's about. Anyway, here you go. He wants to be a millionaire. Yeah, let's get rid of it. I skip these scenes. He bores me. He's a bit boring. Right, if you compete in the Olympics and you're awarded a gold medal, where would you have finished in the competition? First, second, third or fourth? I'm not going to wait for you guys to answer. We're going to go straight in on first. I'm locking it in. Yeah, lock it in. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not being cocky here. I just knew it. Yeah, man, voucher me did. Thank you, Greg. Oh, gee, had your back. I did, Steve. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, you did. Cheers, Strangeland. I'll get him. Don't you worry, Addison. We're going to track that man down. We'll sort him right out. Cheers, Dan. Appreciate it. What's the name for the hard deposit found in kettles? Lime scale, lemon scale, orange scale or grape scale? I personally think it's lime scale. And again, I'm maybe being a bit overconfident and locking it in without consulting with you good people. But let's get to the hard questions where you will come into your own for sure. 200 notes in the bank, people.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to me. Oh, who is the director of the Fantastic Beasts pentology? Chris Columbus, David Yates, Mike Newell, Alfonso Cuarón. I don't actually know this. I've heard of Chris Columbus, so I'd probably go Chris Columbus. But do you know what? Apart from that, I'd have to use a lifeline. So it's over to you, good folks. I'll have a slurp of beer whilst you drop your answers in the comments for me. I need your help this early on. No clue. Henny, you surprised me because you usually know your Harry Potter stuff. But no, I'm with you, Henny. I haven't got a clue over. But everyone's saying A. Oh, we've got a couple of B's in there. But look, I'm going to go with the majority. It's nothing personal. But most people said A. B. We're getting a few B's though. The Game Zone 519. What was his original answer? I can't see. Because he's saying it's definitely Defo A. We're going A. Chris Columbus.
Yes, that's it.
I'm not sure, you know.
Final answer? You sure?
This is stressing me.
What a pity. This is the wrong answer.
Mate, we bailed out really early.
The wrong answer. What a shame.
Oh no, Rob, it's B. I know it is. I'll see you when it's. Oh, right, now listen, we're going to play again, but this time we're going to be a bit shrewder. Right, this is going to be our final game tonight, and then I'll come to you, any questions you have and stuff, and we'll round up for like 5-10 minutes. So I'm going to play this one seriously now. We're going to use lifelines if I'm not sure, or if you're 100% on the comments, right? Again, we're going to go all subjects. We're going normal level. How did we mess that one up? And that's the good thing about this. It's not on me. It's on all of us. So how did you all mess up? Cat. Press any button to continue. I will. Let's skip these little bits where it's just, who wants to be a millionaire? Give us this, give us that. Good little game this though, I'll tell you, it's such a good game. What name is given to a group of newborn kittens? Garbage, litter, mess or rubbish? Well, we all know, don't we, it's litter. A litter of kittens, so... So I'll get the first couple out of the way and then it's over to all of us because, my God, we failed in the third question. Oh dear. Yeah, let's look at it. Yeah. Got it. Yeah, cool. What's the official language spoken in the world capital city of Madrid? I didn't know Madrid was the capital of the world, but hey, you know, every day's a school day and all that. Of course it is Spanish because Madrid is in Spain. As in Real Madrid. Right, we got this far last time. Now, I'm literally handing it over to you guys now. In DuckTales the movie, what is the name of Murloc's henchman? I do not know this at all. I know DuckTale the game, which was Capcom on the NES 2, I believe, were released. In DuckTales the movie, what is the name of Murloc's henchman? Dijon, mustard, mayo, or yellow? Now, I'm hearing the word Murloc. And I'm at a guess, if I was on my own, I would say Dijon. But I think one of you good people will know this. Right, okay. C. Tarrant's looking good for his age. He's had more than a facelift. C. Fizz Wizard saying C. Okay, NI. A. Not got a Scooby-Doo. No, neither have I. Guess, I don't know. It's A or C. Right, okay, we're going to use a lifeline. We are going in on a lifeline because we've got to. How do we... I can't remember how to do my lifelines, is it? Oh, no, I think if I press that, it might lock it in. Is it controls it? Tab. Pyramid. Tab, hide, navigate, select. Oh, if I press enter, it might lock the question in. I don't want to do that, the answering. I don't know. I can't remember. God help me. Right click. Space. Let's go with... Oh, no. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, that was close. A. It's A. That was the last question. Not Scooby. A. Rachel's saying A. Oh, look, I'm going A, Dijon. I don't know why I thought that, but... I can't remember how to get my lifelines up. That's my final answer. Yeah, let's just lock it in. A meticulous, well-executed job. Oh, I don't like his attitude. An executed job. What is the name of the cruise ship in Star Wars Rebels? I love Star Wars. I've never watched Rebels. I don't like animated films and stuff, so I don't watch stuff like that. What is the name of the cruise ship in Star Wars Rebels? Gold One, Antara, Ghost, or Blue One? I ain't got a Scooby-Doo either. I'm sorry. Ghost. Huddison's saying Ghost. I'll be honest, I quite trust Huddison. He comes across as a very intelligent fella when he's flying them planes about. Couldn't tell you. I play Star Wars games. Alright, okay. I'll be honest, never seen it. No, I'm like you, Henny. I've never watched it because it's animated. I don't really... I've not seen Rebels. That's a fact. You're like me. You're a huge Star Wars fan, but you haven't seen it either. Do you know what? I've got another one for Ghost as well. Got another one for C as well. Do you know, in Huddison, we trust. Huddison, you won't fail us. And you didn't, son. Well done. Oh, mate. We are rocking it tonight. When Grand Moff Tarkin asks Leia where the rebel base is, what is her answer? Right, okay. Is it Yavin 4, Alderaan, Dantooine, Coruscant? I seem to remember it was Dantooine. And I was, because she goes like this, she goes, Dantooine, we are Dantooine, or something like that. Sorry, my Leia impersonation was not great. Or was it Alderaan? Or is she from Alderaan? I'm guessing C, but hey, I'm coming to you guys. She lies and says C, which is Dantooine. So Steve, you're in agreement with me. Dantooine as well. Rian says the same. She gave a false answer. She did. Yes, C. Dantooine. We're on Dantooine. We're going for it. Did you see? I think it's next year or 2027. I can't remember which. It's the anniversary, 50th anniversary of the original Star Wars, and they bring it out for IMAX.
This new question shouldn't give you a hard time.
In theory. Oh, shut up. What do you know? In what series is Piper Chapman one of the main heroines? Charmed, Orange is the New Black, ER, or Sex Education? Piper. I watched Sex Education with Mrs. OG. We loved it. It was a great Netflix show, and I can't remember the names of the characters. Oh. Anyone out there know? That's how you access the lifelines. Shift. Thank God for that. Right, okay, let's have a look. Not C. Right, yep, okay. It's 2027. I'm 50 as well. That's it, cool. Defo, she is the... I think it's Orange is the New Black. I'm out. B. People are saying Orange is the New Black. We did watch that as well back in the day, so I should know it. Use a lifeline. I think we're going to use a lifeline, but you guys are all saying B. So do we waste a lifeline, or... Look, how confident are you it's B? Come on, help me out. Defo B. Leo's World B. How you doing, Leo's World? You're well, mate. Love your vlogs. I just started doing them again. Look forward to seeing anything new, which is good. Anyway, Orange is the New Black. We're going in on it. Of course. It's B, of course.
Sure.
Now, Leo, I hope you're well. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you, guys. You have come through for me once more. We've still got 3 lifelines. Can we make the million? And remember, no cheating, no Googling. How is horse racing sometimes described? Sport of kings, isn't it? Fancy of queens, fun of knaves. I'm 95% sure it's sport of kings. Just help me out. Let me know. B. All good, mate. Good to hear it. I like Star Wars, but I haven't seen these bits of the universe clearly. B. Yeah, it's B. Ryan. Oh, okay. Sorry, mate. Ryan. Right, Sports of Kings. Yep, we're there. We got that. Nice, easy one. It's quite an easy one for this stage, I think, don't you? Oh, we got a Star Wars question, folks. Dazza Fett Hudson, switch on now. Who orders Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi to go to the Commerce Federation ship in the beginning of The Phantom Menace? Is it Finis Valorum, Sheev Palpatine, Kalpana, or Yoda? I'll be absolutely honest, and I don't know why. For some reason, Finis Valorum is punching me in the head. About the level of 60% confidence. So I'm going to check your comments. That's Effect Gaming saying the same. A. Lovely as well. Good to see you on the OGD. Yeah, he's a good channel. Does a nice little vlog. Baztech A. Daniel Paul Edgerton's going with Yoda. B. That's a guess though. A or C. D. Chancellor Valorum. Baztech says A as well. A is predominant, but I don't think it's predominant enough yet, because you've got a few D's, got a few B's as well. I don't think it was Yoda. They wouldn't have mentioned him that early on in the new trilogy. Finis did, mate. Right, okay, Finis. A. Don't know Star Wars, so I can't. I want to go A, but you know what? I think just to rest assured, A seems most likely. Yeah, we're all agreed A, but I'll tell you what, we're going to go 50-50 and hope it works in our favour.
Correct answers. Please knock it down to that.
Right, it's come up with Sheev Palpatine or Finis Valorum. We're going to stick with A, I think, on the back of that, because obviously Yoda's been knocked out of the equation. Yeah, that was right. We knew it. But I think when you're under pressure and you're in a quiz like this, 8 grand. See, 8 grand, that's not a small chunk of money, is it? It's a nice bit of coin. What does Mulan's grandmother give her to take on an adventure? I've never seen it. It's animated. It's Disney. Help me out. Henny, you might know this. Okay, so anyway, is it Musha's spirit, a sabre, a ceremonial outfit, or a lucky cricket? Knowing Disney, it's probably a lucky cricket called Jiminy. Oh dear. Not seen it. Henny's not seen it either. Oh dear. So you can't help us out there, Henny. Not to worry. Wish I disposed of 8K in the bank. Yes, so do I. It would be very nice. Could pay for a lovely holiday, couldn't it? Pay for a lovely couple of holidays. Oh. Sorry, never watched it. So someone's gone for Musha's spirit. Sorry, never watched it. You know what I'm feeling here, don't you? I'm going to give it another 10 seconds, but I think we're going to have to go lifeline, you know. Guess, I think. Oh, yeah, there's no one. We're not clearly coming forward with this, are we? So I think it's D. Partner watched it yesterday, sorry. It's D. A lucky cricket. Svanti's saying cricket. Back the kid. Svanti says D. I'll tell you what, you last two comments have said D. Svanti is 9, so would know this show, I'm guessing, and someone there said they watched it yesterday and the same D. So we've got to go with that, really. That's D. Thank you. We did it. We got £16,000, people. This is going to be some bloody party. Have to get a venue, sort of middle of the country, really. It's probably in the Midlands, so everyone can get to it. Are you ready to face the traps on this next question? Good luck to you. What is the literal meaning of the Latin word pessimus? Pessimus. I'm guessing negative, because pessimistic. Don't be pessimistic, or yeah. So negative. Negative would be my guess. How confident am I at that? I'm 60-70%. Dark could mean dark as well. Worst, introvert. Yeah, I'd go A, but that's just me. Over to you. I'm not 100% on this. Defo D. Okay. I think A. I'd say negative. Me and Mark both think A, so you're thinking A as well. Worst 100% A, negative. Yeah, A. Guessing A. Guessing negative, or C, worst. Yeah, because it's a bit of a dodgy one, isn't it? Pessimist. Negative. Pessimistic. C, worst. Oh, no. Oh, dear. We've got a split between A and C, folks. Oh, hang on. Oleoptin is 100% worst. I learnt about this last week. See, Dan Paul, right? Dan Hairdressing, you are really... See, he's going like... No, see, we're getting a lot more C's now. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go with the majority. I think it's C's, mean there's quality or something. Right, C. Everyone is saying C now. But me, Henny and Mark, we all think it's A. Anyway, let's go C. I'm going with the majority. Majority rules. I tell you what, my heart skipped a beat. Why do I do this to myself? Concentrate is a new question. In 2010, which Verdi opera was performed in front of the pyramids at Giza in Egypt? La Traviata, Otello, Rigoletto, or Ada? There's a kebab shop near me called Ada's, so I'd go Ada. I ain't got a clue. Not a Scooby-Doo, people. So over to you. Ryan, it seems Miss OD didn't watch For a Chocolate. No, she's. I reckon she's probably watching Big Brother or something, or something. No idea, no idea. Pass, lifeline. Yeah, we've got to do the lifeline. Henny's the same. Honestly, that's tough. I always say though, an answer is only easy if you know it. And that's just true, isn't it? You know what I mean? Right, so we've got 3 lifelines remaining because we've used our 50-50. What, phone a friend, ask the audience, or flip the question. The flip the question one means it gives us a whole new question. We could ask the audience. Should we ask the audience? I think it's D, only because Ada is Egyptian. No idea, sorry. Othello could be, I think it's like Othello. Yeah, I think we're going to flip it. Let's just flip it.
The question doesn't inspire you. And that is why you choose to use your flip lifeline.
Yeah.
Well done.
That question didn't inspire us one iota. It was Ada though. So I should have gone with my gut, Ada kebab. Not nothing doing.
Here's a new question that I hope won't worry you.
Right. I know this, Rod Stewart, wasn't it? And it popped up, Rod Stewart. In 1990, supermodel Rachel Hunter married which British rock star? Rod Stewart, Eric Clapton, Mick Jagger or Sting? I'm 99... Well, I said the answer before it even come up. I'm going Rod Stewart. But I'm passing it past you people just in case I've missed something. And it might be a trick question. But yeah, we got an A there from the Game Zone 519. Yeah, I'm thinking Rod. Bit of Rod Stewart. You'll never look at kebab the same way. Oh, tell you what, Ryan, mate. It used to be the best kebab shop in my town. Used to be. Then he sold up. It was the oldest one as well. It was there forever. But he sold up. It's just not the same anymore. I find though, Doner Kebab, mate. I'm sorry, we're going off on a bit of a tangent. But Doner Kebab, mate, ain't nowhere near like it used to be. Them shops used to all make it themselves, and you used to get some really unique flavours between each different shop. Now they just buy it off a shelf, don't they? Anyway, is it Rod Stewart, folks? Mary Perry Lancaster. It's Rodders. Yeah, I think we're all agreed. Definitely Rod. Yeah, let's go for Rod. We got this, people. We got this.
You seem to be convinced. But
We are convinced. That's why. Yeah, good old Rod. The man known as the grand old Duke of York in the nursery rhyme was the son of which monarch? Oh my God. I have no idea. I know the rhyme. The old Grand Duke of York, he had 10,000 mounts from up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. When they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were either up or down. What a rhyme, eh? Oh, mate. Don't teach them like that anymore. Was it Henry VIII, William I, Victoria or George III? The Grand Old Duke of York. I have no idea. No idea. Not Randy Andy. He's a lad, isn't he? My God. Yeah, he's been disowned, isn't he? Oh, God. No idea. Not a clue. Not Randy Andy. No, definitely ain't Randy Andy. Cheap factory made stop shawarma is where it's at. Yeah, I like that. I don't mind them chicken kebabs now. I like the chicken shish, and I've always liked that chicken doner. But when I see like the lamb doner, it's probably not lamb anymore, probably pulse and eyelid and all sorts. I call it elephant's leg. I'll have a bit of that elephant leg, mate. Anyway, George. Not a clue, George. Okay, so supper salmon is saying George. I'd say George the Third. Ask the audience. Yeah, I think you're right. We've got to ask her. We're too far in. I mean, we're only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions away. We've got 2 lifelines left. So, D, I'm sure the Grand Duke was Frederick the Third. Right, we're asking the audience. You watch, I'm going to give an even answer here, aren't they?
vote now.
C. That's quite predominant, isn't it? So they're saying Victoria. Lamb shish. Oof. I like them Madonna kebabs. Anyway, back to the quiz. With chili sauce. Oh, stop it, Rob. Stop it. If I see audience, so D. The audience is saying C. So what do we do? Do we stick with the audience, or do we use our last lifeline, which is phone a friend? That leaves us with 3 questions. And remember, no cheating, no Googling. can't be him. Henry VIII's son was the only king for a few years. C. Donna Rap. He's older. I'd say George III. Right. I think we have to use the final lifeline. Surely the song is too old for C to be correct. I'll tell you what, but that audience, 63% of the vote is quite high, isn't it? So you can see why I'm in a real quandary here. Not got Scooby-Doo, but Rachel's saying C. Oh, God. Stick with the audience. Right. Over to you. Do we go audience or lifeline? Audience, lifeline. Drop in the comments, whichever we get the most of, we're going with. Audience or lifeline. I'll swig my beer. Rachel, I didn't. Oh dear. You sort him out, Rachel. Don't take any of his nonsense. George has something. Audience. Stick with it. Audience. We've got more audience than we have lifeline at the moment. I'll count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, Frank Laura is quite an ambiguous question. George III lost, USA, World of Independence. Lifeline, it's definitely not Victoria. It's going to be George or William. Oh. We've come too far, and it's our last game tonight, so we're going to lifeline. I know we don't. Let's phone a friend.
Let's call your friend.
What friend we getting? That's the question.
To this embarrassing question.
Embarrassing? What's embarrassing about it? Cheeky bugger, isn't he? Who should we phone? My Maria, my mother, or Marla, sorry, sister, childhood friend or colleague. I think Marla might know it. We're going with age.
Oh, no way! It's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah, it is.
Marla, that's right. But we need your knowledge. So you really need
Focus, Marla. Focus.
No worries. I'm calm. I'm focused. Go
You don't
ahead,
sound
I'm
it, love.
ready. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Without getting too far ahead of myself, I would say D.
Right, she's gone D. Baztac said D. I really think D was Peter Connor as well. He needs a good shiner. The presenter is so rude. Yeah, seriously. He needs a slap, doesn't he? Right, I'll tell you what. Shall we go D? Well, the audience said C. She's saying D. If she'd have gone C, it would have been easy, wouldn't it? We'd do all. But, mate, this is just stressful now. It's twisting my melon now. Are we going D? Are we? I personally quite liked Marla's intelligence. Mate, I could be wrong. I could be right. Let's go D then. We're going D. Huddison. Let's do it. Yeah, we're going to go in on D. In Huddison we trust. Listen, as well, any of you enjoy it, no, actually, that's the wrong way of explaining Huddison's channel. Huddison does flight sim stuff, and trust me, it is not like watching trains or spotting trains. It's really chill, and I mean this. Dan and Rachel, right, you'll be good measures of this. Go and check out Huddison's channel, because it's nothing like you've seen before, especially on his live streams. It's just him on flight sim, and it's so relaxing. You just find yourself listening to his voice and watching the world go by. Trust me, if you've not seen Hudson's channel, go and check it out. Anyway, we're going for it. So we're going D, aren't we? D without a D. Let's just do it. We're going in. We're locking it in. In Marla, we trust. Thank you, Marla. This audience is stupid. They gave us C. Marla gave us D. We have £125,000, people.
Concentrate. Here's a new question for you.
Which of the following made its first appearance in the UK in 1976? The National Gallery, the National Trust, the National Theatre, National Lottery. Right, now straight away, remember, no Googling. We're just playing this for fun. This isn't real money, by the way. There isn't going to be a real OGDuffy party in the Midlands with £500,000 going on. I wish there was. That'd be amazing. But anyway, focus. No Googling. Straight away, we know it's not the National Lottery. That come out in the 90s, wouldn't it? I think. Anyway, National Theatre, National Trust, National Gallery. Well, I'm going A, B or C. That's my input. That's all I can offer on this, I'm afraid. Let's see. Anyone know anything? Right, okay. Hi, Shed. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Thank you for that Ghostbusters beer the other week. Went down a treat, as you saw. Right, okay. Guess B. It's not D. National Trust was around the 50s. Okay. Dibs on 40% of the winnings. Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be nice. That's a fit. No idea. C is older. B is a guess. C, not D. We're out of lifelines as well, people. Hi there, Shed. Welcome in, mate. He's a good fella, old Shed. Lovely family. A, C, National Trust B. A, go B, C, R before Trust and Lotto. Go B. Not National Gallery, 100%. That was the 1800s, and definitely not Lottery. Could be Theatre or Trust. I quite like that. So we've narrowed it down now to Theatre or Trust. The Theatre or Trust. I guess A. I'm thinking C. Could be B. Yeah, sounds right. For travel. B or C. Theatre. I think... Right, we've narrowed it down to B or C. Okay, I think we're going to go B or C on this. And I'm at complete loose end. But you know what? I would have thought the National Theatre come before the National Trust. I'm thinking. So personally, I'm going to guess B. But over to you guys. B or C, no matter what your thoughts, B or C, lock them in. Mark says C, and he's an intelligent fella, isn't he? So, you know, C, I'm thinking C then, maybe. C. National Trust is really old. Oh, okay, C, B, I guess, C. I'll be honest, most people are now saying C, I'm going with it. I'm going with C. Mark, do this for me, son. Hey, yes! National Fit. We, my friends, have £250,000 in the bank. Oh.
The game is getting tougher now with this trend.
How wide is the balance beam in women's gymnastics? 7, 10, 16 or 20 centimetres? Do you know, straight away I'm thinking... Right, again, men's measurements. It's not inches, so we're all right here. 10 centimetres is about that. It's definitely wider than 10 centimetres. Or is it? 16. I'm thinking 16 or 20. But you know what? I've never been a gymnast. I know you struggle to believe that. But seriously, as agile as I am, I've never been on one of them gymnast beams. Never done it. They tried to make me leap some box thing in sports back in the day, but I wasn't playing ball, mate. Weren't for me. Right, let's see what you guys think. Any of you know gymnastics? This is quite a bizarre question, really. Okay, Mark's back there to the previous question. Isn't it? Right, okay. Guessing 16, that's the Sheds. 10. Ryan says 10. Back from the curry and darts. Curry was amazing. Mrs. destroyed me at darts. Oh, mate, Shepperton. What curry did you have? Go on. Tell me. Was it hot one? And have you got enough left for breakfast? If you could bring a doggy bag back. All are far too narrow. No idea. It's about the width of a woman's foot. Oh, okay. That's a good way of looking at it. B. I'd say 10. 10. A typical ruler is around 35 cm. It's 10, mate. Do you know what? I like the philosophy they're coming up with the width of a woman's foot. 10. I am swayed to go with 10. But if we were playing this for real, let's all be honest, we would have cashed out now. We'd have said, nah, we're going home. We'll take our £500,000 and some party that would be. But, because we're playing the game, I'm going B. Let's see what you guys think. B. Are we thinking B? 10 centimetres, B. No more inches. Whee! 4 inch, B. And we're all going B. B is the magical number. We're all agreed. It's 4 inches. My sister used to do it. Right, mate, we're in. We're in.
I'm gonna say B.
We all agreed this, and we were there. We are now down to a minute. And please, no Googling. Do not Google it. Let's just play this. What's the total point value of all the tiles in a standard English language Scrabble game? Do you know what, though? As bizarre a question as this is the sort of trivia someone out there will actually know. I personally don't. So what's the total point value of all the tiles in the standard English language Scrabble game? 163, 187, 201 or 225? I have not got a clue. I'd have bailed at 500,000. Because, mate, trust us, what a party that'd be. We could have partied for a week on that, couldn't we? We could have all jetted off somewhere. All 63 of us. Because that's what's telling me is in the viewers at the moment, 63. All 63 of us could have jumped on a plane. Yeah, I'm sure we could have done it. Right, okay. Right, let's take a look at the answers there, because I ain't got a clue. But we go for it anyway. We've got no lifelines remaining, so we can't use that. Right, let's see what you guys are thinking. We don't know. Yeah, I don't know. 187, defo. We got all right. Okay, we got 187 there, definite. We don't know if Danny's playing in about 6. 225 looks like a good number. At a guess, I'd say A. Guessing no triple word crap. I know this from a Christmas quiz. Oh, Ryan knows it from a Christmas quiz. And what did Ryan originally say? I can't see his comment there now. I know it's from Christmas. Don't play Scrabble. Sorry, no idea. I'd guess 201. B. It's a toughie. Guess C. Total guess, but D. Defo B. My God, my time has come. I'm a Scrabble fanatic, and I'm sure it's 180 odd. So 187. Okay. OG downstairs and get the Scrabble board to count the time. We can't actually do that if you're on Millionaire, though, can you? But I like your style of thinking, buddy. Bought a Scrabble book at the car bought. Don't ask why. Yes, it's definitely B. 187. So 2 have been confident about B. The highest letters are Q and Z with 10 points per tile. Latest. Peter Quinner. Right, okay. B. I know it from a quiz. Right, too many people have said B in a confident manner. In B we trust. And what a way to end tonight's vlog. We have won £1 million. All thanks to you. Yeah. What a party we're going to have. Anyway, guys, that's been absolutely awesome. I'm going to hang around for 5-10 minutes. So any comments, questions, etc. you have, drop in the comments and I'll get to you real soon. But very well played, everybody. Wow, nice one. Absolutely nice one. I did bloody well tonight, didn't we, eh? Oh, there we go. Make myself bigger for you. So, how's your weekend been? What you been up to? Me personally, what we've been up to? What you got coming up in the vlog on Tuesday? Of course, it was Remembrance Sunday today, so we went down and did our bit, me and Mrs. OG, as we always do. Played a few games in the games room and everything else. That was pretty good. Yeah, went out a few beers Friday. Got out Nick's shed on Saturday. Did a few bits for her. Yeah, anyway. We'll see it all on Tuesday. I am sure of that. Let's come to your comments, folks. Great stream, OG. Happy evening, everybody. Hope you share it. Cheers, and let's party. Yeah, mate, it's going to be some party with £1 million in the bank. Great stream. Thank you. Cheers, David. Appreciate you, sir. OG, I'm off to play some Vampire Survivors. Probably still be going to AM. It's such an addictive game. That is shocking. It is shocking. But in a good way, I can move this screen over now and look at you while I read your comments. Okay, OG, I want to play that. You gotcha. Right. Have a great week, everybody. You're welcome. I accept paper checks. Good stuff. It's in the post, Rachel. It's in the post, love. Right, okay. Have a great week, everybody. Yep, got that one. Off to bed, night all, and thanks for another great stream. Thank you, Henny. Sleep well, and I hope you're not up at 2:30 in the morning, love. Mate, you don't need that in your life, do you? Mark, make her a cup of Horlicks. Horlicks. There you go. Mrs. OG swears by it. No, she don't drink it herself. Mr. OG, will we use another full set just like you have in the Wii U? Best wishes to Teo and the Metal Mermaid. Right, okay. Yeah, I want to start collecting another set of something, and I'm not sure what. I need to think about that. Programming the music, this is my question. It is Rob Hubbard, without a doubt. He was just a superb man, mate. He gave us some beauties. I've got a question. For the next beer, have you tried Warsteiner? Quite a nice German lager. You can grab it in Asda. Yes, I have had Warsteiner a few times, but hey, I'm happy to sample it with you good folks as well. So, you know what I mean? It's not just about me. When we do these live streams, it's about you guys as well. So, if that's a beer people would like to try, well, throw it out there. You know, Sonic Jam, Huddison. I realised when I posted it, I'll have to take a look at your channel. Yes, Dan, honestly, do check him out. He's great. He's really chill. He does the odd Sunday stream and stuff where it's just flying. And a group of them all fly and they're just chatting and it's good. Cheers, OG, you missed Bullseye on the telly. Mrs. OG hates Bullseye and I absolutely love Bullseye. It is classic. My man Nugsy's in the house. Respect to you, Nugsy. Hope Thailand is very good, sir. And I hope business is good for you. Cheers, Mark. We hit 1 million. Top man. Martin Galway. Oh, he was good as well, wasn't he? Yes. Oh, blimey. Question now, isn't it? Oh, my God. It's a bit of a debate going on. That sounds like a video in itself, you know. Hey. Cheers for the stream, OG. You're most welcome, sir. Thank you for coming. Have a great weekend, everyone. Cheers, Dazza Fett. We're going to have a great week, not weekend. Me said weekend, not you. So, yeah, great week. Yeah, I'm up for that. Galway, Whizball. Yeah, Whizball's always had a very prominent... For me, the ocean loading music was second to none. I love that. I could probably listen to that as standalone, like on my headphones if I'm out for a stroll or whatever, you know what I mean? Enjoyed this asserting and alphabetically sorting my PS1 and 2 games, mate. Northeast Dad. Putting in games in alphabetical order takes longer than one would think. Night all, take care, OG. Thank you, Strangeland. I'll see you in January for sure for the next retro gaming event we do there, start of the league. My God, that man's a beast. Great live stream, thanks, OG. You're welcome, Spurs. Cheers, buddy. I played Little Nightmares 2 and got the platinum in one sitting. Nice one, Ryan. Well done. Flight together when, OG? I tell you what, Huddison, we'll do it one day, but you'll have to bear with me because it's going to be more like a live tutorial. I'm going to be drinking beer while flying my plane, okay? And then with landing and that, although Miss OG will probably be there, I might even just pass the controller to her. Because bear in mind, we'll do it on Xbox for us, Series S, because I ain't got all the gadgets and that you review and all that. They look amazing. Yeah. But no, I'll be up for that. We could do that sometime. That'd be a good laugh. Great stream, OG. Thank you, Ross. Appreciate you. I'm Darts180 on the Discord. Oh, okay. Cheers, Don. Because it's weird, because where everyone's got so many sort of different handles on different platforms, it's nice to make that connection. So, top man. Take it easy, OG. Thanks for the stream, buddy. You're most welcome, random guy. Top man. Right, Ryan, again, I have been watching for 6 months. My favourite is when you played Lego Lord of the Rings. What a game that is. And I've still not beaten it because Rachel sort of introduced the you know, Indiana Jones. She likes the Indiana Jones one. That's her favourite. But they're so good, them Lego games. They're just superb stuff. Bus Fare Home. Oh yes. Got the MetaQuest 3 on Friday, so I've been playing Alien Rogue Incursion. Then MetaQuest, Mrs. OG's got one. I bought her one for Beat Saber. That's a brilliant game. I'm all right with them VR headsets as long as I don't start doing this. If it's front on, I love it. But as soon as I have to start walking about and that, mate, I get motion sickness. Brewdog Mackey's 2 scoops. Oh, happy days. I look forward to all your videos. Thank you, Ryan. I really appreciate that, buddy. And I look forward to you watching them, son. Good man. We had a Brewdog Mackey's stout last night. Definitely try it, buddy. Okay, well, look, when I do the post about future snacks and drinks for the next live stream, do it. Next live stream, thinking about it, probably next weekend. Should we do one again this time next week? If you're up for it, let me know. Ocean Loader music was fantastic. I can't agree with you more. That's a fair top man. Take care, OG. Thank you, Don. Really appreciate it. Best way to fly virtually. Oh, yes, Alison. I'll get a few beers in and we'll go flying the globe. Ocean Loader, very, very good. It was very good. It was the best. Have a great week, troops. Good night. Cheers, Ross. Appreciate you. Rob Huddard, One Man is Droid, C64, Martin Galway, Cobra. 48 KZ Spectrum amongst many others. Ah, yes, top stuff. Super T, sorry I've missed the live. Don't worry, mate, never apologise. You always catch up. Always out on a Sunday evening. We'll try and get to the next one. No worries, honestly, Super T, don't panic, buddy. Tristan, that is. You're a nice fella. I can't beat Saber Expert. You can beat it. Ryan, mate, you're a top man. We're a bit, I'm not as agile as I used to be, but it's a good game. It's so brilliant. Simon I 2 Jetson was gifted. Right, okay. Forward to the next season of the monthly game challenge, unless we do a Christmas one for the warm up. Suggest it over in the Discord, but see what people think. Next week, definitely. We love this. Great end to the weekend. Now, one thing as well, when I was coming up with the Chris Foles, cheers, Chris. Hope you're well, buddy. Have a great week, my friend. And we've got to get together for a few beers soon. When I was putting this together, the quiz questions and stuff, I was doing slides and everything, but do you know what? I just run out of time. So I'll try and get a few done in the week because I want the quiz to be a bit more interactive. Yeah? Screenshots and stuff going on, you know what I mean? Next time, can you please specify when we're supposed to open our beers? I was done and dusted in no time. Rachel, come on. You know you should wait. Enjoy tonight. Take care, everybody. Next stream, I'll become a member. No doubt about it. Look, Ryan, it's not about becoming a member. If you can't, don't worry about it, mate. We're not here for that. It's, you know, if you can, it's great. If you can't, don't worry. You still get the 2 videos a week and the live streams and everything else. So, anyway, I think we're going to round it off now. Thank you all for popping in. I mean, I was only meant to do 2 hours. We're nearly 3 hours now. So, anyway, I've enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed it. And we'll do the same again next week. And I'll do a bit more of a quiz as well and stuff. And I'll probably keep the same sort of similar format. But maybe I'll throw a few movie trailers in if we haven't got enough retro game news. Okay? How's that sound? Well, I've been OG Duffy. You lot have been awesome as always. And massive thanks and shout out to each and every one of you for coming into this and watching it after the event like you are now. Cheers. Have a great week. See you all next Sunday. Cheers.